Good evening, one and all. It's Sunday, it's the end of the week. It's Easter Sunday, in fact. And today we're tuning in some more good old Warframe. Welcome in, everybody. How are we all doing today? Finally, it's Easter.
2 months. Happy to be part of the community. Less than 3.
I mean, yeah, you are on less than 3 months at the moment, Z-Train. There's the bot technically understood the assignment with that emote there. All the same. Z-Train, thank you very much for resubscribing on to 2 months. I appreciate it. Cheers indeed. And Cosmo for the hydrate. Welcome in, everybody. Yes, indeed, it is Easter Sunday, celebrated around the world. I don't really observe Easter Sunday myself, but for those of you who do, happy Easter. And for everyone, whether you observe it or not, today we are going to be Easter egg hunting. And I use Easter egg in the most loose of terms because they are neither Easter related nor eggs, but we're going to be hunting. So, yes, it'll be that. Do I feel any better? I do feel quite a lot better today. Thank you very much. I have recovered substantially over the weekend. I'm like pretty much 95% of the way past whatever this was, which is good. I've got some more work done today as well. I know it's bank holiday or Sunday or whatever. I don't care about that. I work when I can work, and I don't work when I don't work. It's the joys of being self-employed. I get to decide. And, yeah. I got some bits and pieces done. Finish up the draft script for the next video that I've got going, so I'll be reviewing that and get working on it over the next coming days because I've lost so much time this week. It's been... it is what it is, you know, humans are fallible, both personally and biologically, and it's only been a biological failing this week, but it's fine. It's all good. In any case, today, as I say, we're going to go on with the egg hunting, but before that, first things first, we do, of course, have the sortie to do, is we got to open up our present from Lotus as to whatever this is. We have got an exterminate with enemy physical enhancement, we have got a spy with radiation hazard, and we have a rescue with enemy elemental enhancement. We'll see which enhancement it is as we get there. Are there any events I haven't done as yet that we need to do? I already have those, so I don't actually care about those.
The hydrated one has returned. I escaped the burnout. All hail the eggs.
Eyo, Karkop indeed. Our hydrated one, he says, has indeed returned. Thank you very much for the 9-month subscription there, Karkop, you absolute legend. Cheers. Cheers indeed on that. There are new gifts to the Lotus. I appear to have done whatever that is, so it's just these two, which I have already, so I don't need those. I don't need those, and I don't need the weapon slots either, so I'm fine skipping out on those and focusing on the egg hunting. Anyway, let's have a look at bringing in people for the sortie. We got Zom, we have got Witherfang, and we have one more spot available as well for anyone else who would like to take that third and final spot. Exclamation mark join if you don't know how to do that. And we'll get cracking on with the sortie. What was it we were starting with? It was exterminate. Yeah. Or if it's starting with an exterminate, let me grab big old Blapper. I'm in a Blapper mood. Let's bring Blappage. Yeah, that should be fine. And just make sure this Wukong isn't some stupid build. It is some stupid build. I figured it was. I was testing things. There we go. All the duration. Prime sure-footed. Yeah, that's what we need. That's a Wukong build if I ever saw one. Alright, there's on Witherfang. It looks like it's you, me, and thee today. So let's get cracking on. I ain't going to sit around waiting for the next 20 hours for someone to join a sortie. Let's just get this knocked out of the park, shall we? Let's get this knocked out of the park. Despite illness, which, as I say, I've been recovering from, thankfully so on that, spent what time I could with a family over the weekend, at least part of it as well. Of course, you know, it's the right thing to do.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines.
It was good.
Leave no
But now we are turning the Grenier inside out. I did not realise there was quite such a drop there. Oops. I thought I was further down. Look at them with their enhanced puncture damage. So devastatingly strong, aren't they? As you train, gotta be quicker than that. You know what these streams are. I stream at the same time every 3 days of the week. And we always start with a sortie. If you're here for long enough to resubscribe, you know how it works. As we continue to explode our way through. Crocop say also again, Easter is next Sunday. Ah, okay, fair dude. I imagine it's going to be different all over the place because, well, let's face it, at no point has Easter ever got a secure date. It's more just an observation of the moon and relative placement to other things which are happening, and it's totally nothing to do with the pagan history and whatnot. Like I say, I don't observe it. I just recognise that Easter doesn't have a fixed date, even across religious lines, let alone country lines. That appears to be a Gauss going full envoy at the moment. They have a little bit more fire rate than I can achieve on my Wukong here. Just a little bit. But what they don't have over my Wukong is full 3-dimensional movement whilst intangible. And we're done.
Broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
That guy thought he had something. Okay, that someone else somewhere with a lot of DPS did have something, but we're fine. Jobs are good. Hello, Automatic. How are you doing today? Alright, mission numero 2. Spy Wukong. Yeah, absolutely. Easy pick. Easy pick right there. I am going to quickly switch over to the Foreman if I can. Just because it is silent and a little bit more controllable in spy circumstances. I'm doing alright, thank you, Automatic. Pretty much recovered from the illness, which is all good. Now doing my intro. I've done my intro in almost every single video. Zombies is force it. Alright. Now if you mean the intro to the stream, well I did that 7 minutes 40 seconds ago, roughly. You wanted to see it live? I see. I see.
Happy Easter.
Automatic, thank you very much, and happy Easter to you as well. You see, the thing is here, Simon, you're new to the channel, so I'll fill you in on how this works, is that sometimes people come into this channel with their first thing being a demand. Not a hi, not a how is everyone, not a hey, I really appreciate the content or anything. Some people come in, and their very first thing that they do is they make a demand. Or a request, you know, you did make it as a request, but still all the same of, Mr. Streamer, can you please do the monkey dance? I like it when the monkey dances. That's how it comes across when it's someone who's brand new to the stream and that's the opening. I hope you understand that. All good, Simon. All good. Not as bad as some people's first time. Some people, their first entry into the stream is, hey, I just saw you get something nice on stream. Give it away. No. No. There we are, 2 missions down of today's sortie. Well, let's get ourselves in onto the 3rd one. Hello, Caster. Oh, you're fine. We haven't even finished the sortie yet, Caster. You are absolutely fine. Speaking of the sortie, as we're going into the third mission, let's get the prediction up and running, shall we? Which reward do y'all think we're going to get from the sortie today? Is it going to be a NASA sculpture? Is it going to be a Riven, a boost, or something else entirely? Make your predictions now.
Tenno. This will help our cause.
Give it away the Canadian Shiv.
And Malik, thank you very much for the 100 bits given away there. Appreciate it. Thank you very much on that. Alright, let's go rescue someone. They've got enhanced viral damage, so that's, my phone will be fine. We're just going to rescuing anyway. Yeah, 2035? Yeah, it's a thing, Allspot. It is a thing. Yeah, make your predictions on the sortie here. You've got about a minute or so to put in your predictions. Click that blue spanner icon at the bottom of the chat window. Don't leave it to the last second, because Twitch does this thing of counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. I'm speaking specifically to those of you who complained about this in the past. Make sure you put in your gamba now. Or don't, I mean, just a suggestion. You can see with the duration on this Cloudwalker why I've gone for 5 Crimson Shards in Wukong. It just doesn't stop. It just flies. Pretty much constantly. Oh, here we are. It's beautiful. And then we slip down under here. Straight out the other side. That was a single cloud walk all the way to here. Okay, so that was not the one. I'm probably going to get popped here. I'm probably going to get popped again here. But at least I'm invisible now. That works. And it would, of course, be the 4th one I try to open. Oop. There they are. Got them. Also a useful feature of Wukong there is surviving those things shooting at me. I can just tank it through my passive alone.
Give me your weapon and I'll watch your back.
Ta-da! Easy peasy. Of course, Flo. Of course, yeah. Yeah, Def. What are we doing today? Today we're egg hunting. I haven't explained what the eggs are yet. But we are egg hunting today. Although today we have also received ourselves a pineapple. I don't think pineapple and egg go together very well, but you know, you can try. Stranger things abound. Those of you who guessed it was NASA, 7 of you did. You're absolutely correct today. Stormblue with 640 spanners on that one. Stormblue, you are getting back a few thousand in response to that correct gamble right there. 7 happy people with that one. Was there anything ungambled on? Exless was ungambled on. 4 was ungambled on. Reactor had no bets on it today. Oh, yikes, guys. That was a lot of open spaces. New Afflia recipe? Oh, please, no. No. Knowing me and egg is probably relic. You are incorrect on that, Ladybug. You are incorrect. It is, in fact, not egg cracking or even anything to do with relics, because these are cabbages or walnuts. Depends on your approach to it. No. Not today. Curia? I've already gone and found every Curia, so it ain't that either. I could probably just tell you guys. You can keep interrupting, or I could just tell you. Today, I'm thinking we've got 2 locations we can go egg hunting. One of them is over here. And it is, it is this one right here, Mariana. And the other one is over here, and it is Hepit. The reason for these two locations, they're a bit separate, but also it's kind of the same, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing what every kid kind of wishes they had on an egg hunt. We are going to be using Golden Instinct to help us find our shiny eggs. Basically, eggs are valuable things, valuable trinkets hidden away around the map. That's what we're doing. We're going to go hunting for the valuable trinkets hidden around the map, and those two locations are the ones which I think are going to be the most interesting for us. The one over on Earth, Mariana, that one is almost solely a endo farm, because we'll get 1 in 7 of the times a Ireton spawn. We detect there's an Ireton spawn, we send out the pulse, we follow it down, we grab it, easy peasy. Now we can also get rare crates, they are rarer, hence the name Rare Crate, but rare crates on Mariana are the Grenier ones, and the Grenier ones, they give you a Detonite Inject. I'll be honest, that's not the most amazing thing now, is it? So that is where the Void comes in. The Void, Hepit, that has the Orokin crate spawn. Now, Hepit is a much bigger map than Mariana, so I believe that it will probably be less effective for a Golden Instinct approach. We may even pick up other bits and pieces there, I'm not too sure. But the main thing is that if we do find a rare crate on Hepit, if that's what pulls us away rather than an Iron Sculpture, the rare crate should have a built former in it. There are very few places you can get a built former with any consistency. Very few places. So this could be interesting. Maybe it'll be terrible, but we can certainly attempt it. Now, for this to really work, this is where I bring in you guys. I'm looking for 3 other people who have Golden Instinct, have a good loading time. So I'm sorry, if you're on PlayStation 3 somehow, you're out. Only people with a good loading time. You need to have Golden Instinct. And you need to be prepared to load and abort missions pretty rapidly. The way we'll be doing that then is that all 4 of us separately will go into our missions. We will check for the items. We'll check for a rare item. When someone gets a hit, everyone joins their mission. And that is how we can get it. We will quad stack the chances using Golden Instinct to get us the absolute best we can. With the Fang saying they have themselves Golden Instincts, that is excellent. So long as you have a good loading speed, that is fine with the Fang. Already have a message with you. So, looking for 2 other people then who have Golden Instinct and a fast loading speed who want to join in on this egg hunting. If you do meet those criteria, please send me a message in game with the engineer. I'll bring you in to the squad. Everyone in the squad will exchange private messages, and then we'll get cracking when we know who exactly we're working with. Oh yes indeed, we are optimizing egg hunting here, absolutely. What was the build on the Observe? So the Observe here is using the Gaze Splat Rumble, and the mods on it is this lot. This is a setup that I use on my Observe Gaze. The Riven here is plus multi-shot plus damage. Plus damage is a very nice pickup because it means before this is stacked and before this is stacked, I still already have triple the base damage. If you do not have such a Riven, then you can instead just go for Hornet Strike, because that'll give you plus 220% damage. You won't have the multi-shot though, so that is a downside. Alternatively, this build doesn't use Lethal Torrent, so you can go for that instead. Lethal Torrent with the plus fire rate, I don't think I actually have fire rate buff on here at all. No. So Lethal Torrent actually will be an even better pickup. Multi-shot and fire rate. Just be aware that your starting damage would be terribly low as a result. But yeah. We have to do this 70 bottle former needed with Plat. Oh well, Flo. They will always find a more reason for former. You'll always find it, I'm sure. Is it really Kenjiro if we aren't optimizing? Yes. Because I don't min-max everything all the time. I find things which are fun and convenient. It just so happens that sometimes fun and convenient happens to be optimal. Let me just check this one. Yep, there's my Golden Instinct. There's my maximum range Blappage. So that's what I'm looking for there. All the range on this means that I have a high range on Golden Instinct, which is what we are looking for. Is there such thing as not needing any more Former, though? I suppose, potentially. Golden Instinct here if the squad ain't full. Well, I mean, yep, come on in. There we are. We're now up to 3. We just need one more person who has fast loading times, Golden Instinct, and a desire to go egg hunting. What's all the shards on Wukong for? Duration. All 5 of them are duration, because why not? You know, why not? What's Golden Instinct? Golden Instinct is a helmet ability. It is only accessible through the helmet system. You need to reach rank 15 to get it. Absolute maximization. And what it does is that it sends out a short-lived void spark that is drawn toward the nearest medallion, item sculpture, rare crate, unscanned curia, or unscanned fragment. Basically, it gives you a hint trail towards something rare and hidden. That's the idea. It sounds like we got Adam Alec. Excellent. Okay. Do you actually Electroframe? Translating, do I actually use Electroframe? Yes. We had it on stream not the other day. Alright, so we got the full set of people in the squad. So, with a Fang, MF, Adam Alec, please send a message to each other. Make sure you've got everyone's name tabs open as well as my own. So that way, if you do get a hit with your Golden Instinct, you can immediately send out invites to everyone to come on over to your mission. That is very important. Obviously, if you can't invite people, it's going to suck. Also, as when you do go into your own missions to do the hunting, make sure you are set to friends only. So that way, you'll be able to invite in everyone without issue. If you're set to solo, won't work. If you're set to public, also won't work. Adam's got it, excellent. Animatic's done it, excellent. With a Fang, just waiting on confirmation from yourself, and then we'll split up. We'll start off trying out the Void, because if we can get a bonus format, that'll be great. If it turns out that the Void tiles are just too big to reliably scan for items, we'll switch over to Mariana. With the Fang is ready. Okay, cool. So, the mission is Hepit. Make sure you're on the normal mode as well, please. There's no point doing Steel Path for this. And with that said, time to boot you all from squad. Let's get smashing into Hepit. Load in, scan. If you get nothing, immediately dip out. If you do get something, don't do the mission. It is important you don't do the mission until everyone loads in. We don't want anyone missing out on a find, basically.
You are here on a capture mission.
Alright,
You must find,
scan. Oh,
capture, and
I've already got something.
target.
With Fang's got one as well. With Fang, I'm going to send out the invites because I've got one on here. So, just for this stream's sake, so everyone can see exactly how it's done from the host side, I'm going to bring you all in this side. But we got one. We'll wait for everyone to load in, then we'll go get it. Added bonus, I believe I have scanned all of the, what do you call it? The Ordis fragments, Cephalon fragments on this tile, so I shouldn't be detecting them. Let's make sure we get everyone. And whilst that is happening, I can also deploy the air support to mark anything to help us out. Never mind, that's fine. That would be the final optimization, is everyone having that, we deploy it every couple hundred meters. Alright, let's go. I'm firstly going to go up here and scan this so that I can see to make sure I haven't brought everyone in for nothing. Good, it's not that. Oh, I saw someone's beam go this way. But there's nothing that way. Ah! What the hell killed me? Did someone have a radiation proc? Alright, still this way. It's going off around the corner. I'm with Limbo, I can just blap everyone. That's part of the reason for having a really low level.
Mission complete. The
Did Lotus just give up speaking? Alright, beam still going this way. Aha! And someone's discovered it. It's a rare crate! Nice! Okay. Well, it's not the iron sculpture I was hoping for. Area's barren, but we just got ourselves a built former. Just like that. 30-minute efficiency booster, that's cool as well. But the main thing is, we literally just got ourselves a built former first try. If that's not proof of the idea here, I don't know what else to show you. This very stream might get Golden Instinct nerfed. Let's find out. Who knows? Airsoft Sniper saying, got a technical question. Play on Xbox, all my stuff is on Xbox. Just built a PC and have a Leica frame. Is there a way to link PC to Xbox to use a Leica frame on Xbox? There is not, Airsoft, no. A Leica frame is purely PC. Is that a gaze kit gun secondary? It is indeed, GL. Alright everyone, we got our reward, so split up and go hunting. So we drop into Hepit again, everyone's going to scan, we'll see what we get. How do you open those big hanging balls already? The two large Orokin spheres on the ceiling in the big room, there's a pressure plate at the bottom in the middle of the room. You stand on that, it opens, it only activates once. MF has got one, I have not. Okay. Go MF. Coming to you. Let's head to MF. I need to abort and join. No, it's just AoE them and vacuum. That also works, Cosmo. Yeah. If AoE the orbs and then vacuum, or anything that can't be vacuumed, you blow it all up and then press the pressure plate, it'll drop down, yeah. No, it's just not an option, Airsoft. Not an option. Best Cougar for weapon and element? Best Cougar weapon, it depends on what you're looking for. Best element for it, that I do have a guide for. So, exclamation mark catalog, because I forget the exact name of the video, but I do have a guide on the optimal elements for them all. And you can check that out over on my YouTube channel. Oh, looks like there's something over here. Maybe it's the thing we need straight away. Hey, iron sculpture. Lovely jubbly. Anything else to scan? Currently coming up barren, so we'll just do the mission now. How did I did not mean to cancel all momentum in midair there. Oops. Yeah, if you check over on the catalog website there, you'll see all of the videos I've done for Warframe. Well, near enough all of them. And that includes having them organized in a way you should be able to find exactly what you're looking for with minimum effort.
Mission complete.
Because I know that YouTube search can be a bit daunting at times.
Well done.
Alright, so now we just get our way through this mission as quickly as we can. We are done here. With the Fang appears to be clearing a path of absolute destruction ahead of me. There's no enemies alive. And yeah, here's the one. You can see the orb just open because I stood on the pressure plate. So obviously, only step on it when you're ready to actually deal with it. Again, this room here. So I do blow everything up, then open it. It's already been activated by Witherfang or someone else. That's how you do it. Catalog since when? Since a short while ago, Karakop. You missed it because you said yourself you've only recently come back, haven't you?
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part
There we are.
here,
So including the loading time of the original mission that I then dropped out onto and into this, that was about, what, 2.5, maybe 3 minutes to get an Iron Auto sculpture. Alright then, everyone splits up, and off we go, hunt some more. Someone is likely to get it first shot anyway, so here we go.
You are here to find our target and bring them
Area
to
Baron for me.
extraction point. Happy
I'm going to
hunting.
drop out straight away. Now that Area Baron aspect doesn't mean necessarily that there is nothing in the mission. It's just there's nothing that I'm picking up in 500 meters. The good news is that 500 meters is direct line as opposed to the waypoint. Because the waypoint takes into account the shortest route you have to walk there. But we're scanning in a 500 meters wide, 500 meter radius sphere. It's different.
We received intel that somebody might
Oh,
have
Witherfang has a hit. Alright, we'll head over to Witherfang this time.
capture them.
Witherfang has a hit. I won't even scan my mission, no point. It's 500 meters with max range. It's not quite max range. I've only got 250% range. I say only, it's still a lot of range. But it's only 250%. You can take it higher. It's just that with this build, it's set up specifically for not just the high range, but also the high efficiency, so that Limbo can absolutely delete low-level enemies rapidly using Cataclysm. Are you sure you're getting a ping? I'm getting Area's Baron. Oh, they must have slightly more range than me. Unless... Oh, Adam Alec, you've not scanned everything. That's what it is. You're picking up a... No, not a Curia. I don't think there's a Curia here. You're picking up a Sephiron fragment. Ah. That's probably what it is. I'd like to stand corrected, but, you know, you go have a look. We'll run the mission. At least get that scanned for you. Ow.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Those corrupted heavy gunners are the only thing that survived this cataclysm. Yeah, I know, Adam. I know. But also, nice. Well, yeah, my bad. So both of you haven't scanned this then. Oh, it might also be the Soma Cord. Oh, yeah, that's the downside of this Golden Instinct approach. You do need to finish scanning everything else first. That is definitely a downside. So make sure you are following your trails, you two. Actually get to it. I pop this here. Oh, that's gone down the lift, so you need to go backwards. Almost certainly. I don't know what it is you're detecting, because I'm not able to detect it, but you need to. It could be the summer chords. Here's the thing, up until Golden Instinct, you didn't need to do them. Now, if you want to optimize using Golden Instinct, you have to also scan all of those. Because if you don't, this happens. That's actually why I ended up scanning all the Curia. Because I got Golden Instinct, it was picking up Curia, I wanted them off my scan. Oops, shouldn't extract them. It's telling you to run through a wall? Okay, let's have a look where you're at. Can you put a marker down, please? I need to know where you are. Unless Witherfang's already helped you out. Also, this is why I use Arcane Consequence on my Limbo. You got it. Alright, cool. Let's go back. Hey, bad guy, can I shoot your head? Okay, 2 drones that don't have heads to shoot. That's great. Nope, stop it. Stop changing. There we are, thank you. I didn't even get the headshot, god damn it. Whatever. There we are, that counted a headshot. Oh, you can feel the speed increase. Oops, accidentally dodged back out again. Yeah, the drones can, but you have to get a very tiny spot on them. It's not like the headshots on, you know, humanoids. You can clearly see the head on those. Drones are a menace a lot of the time. Yeah, I know about the Moheads. The Moheads are weird as well. Point is, it's annoying. Alright, split up. Let's look for eggs. The more you do this, the fewer those bunker runs you will get, because of course people will start finishing up scans that they haven't done on that tile before. I will leave just loot. Mine is barren, so I'm going to immediately abort out. I could see the text areas barren popping up in the bottom right of the screen before it even finished loading in properly. So I knew. Yep, nothing to look for there. Chuck, there's only a very specific list of abilities which are blocked from being mutually placed on via the helmet system. Nourish, I don't think, has any restrictions on it. Hello, Mythic. How you doing? Nope, nothing.
You must find, capture, and extract.
What do you miss? We're in the process of egg hunting, Caster. So Iotins should spawn about 1 in 7, which means that everyone doing 2 mission loads, there's a good chance one person found something. And on the rare crates, and you should get a hit pretty quickly overall.
You are here to find our
Yep,
target
nothing
and
yet.
bring them to the
Oh, Animalix seems to have a hit. Excellent. We're going to go over to Animalic. Have we found any goodies otherwise so far? Yep, we've had an Arcane Sculpture, and then with a Fang and Animatic had a something like a Cephalon Fragment they hadn't scanned yet. But so far we've had 2 items. So let's see what this one is. We're coming into Animalic, so it might be another false flag. Oh, it's not a false. Not a false. Alright, let's go. We all in? Yep, we're all in. I'm going to pop this now.
Prepare for incoming support.
Oh, I've got a detection.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! We made it! And right here, we got ourselves an Iron Sculpture. Can I... There we are, got it. What's that landing charge? So that is from Parallax. It's called Hurricane Eye. It will identify within, I think it's 150 meter sphere, any rare pickups that have not yet been picked up by someone in the squad. That includes Curious, so be careful using it on Sarahs, especially if you're in a mission with noobs. Actually, just doing a mission with anyone. Loads of people have not scanned Curious. I'm just doing a quick scan. Yep, area's barren. Cool. So we've definitely got it. Just like that, another Iron Sculpture. Any advice for Mastery Rank Test 28? Who's stuck? I don't remember the test off the top of my head. Sorry, Pitaka. All I can suggest otherwise is just head on down to Cephalon's Maris and practice. Figure out what's a difficulty for you and mod around it. Red Queen, cheers. What did I give you? Just lore? Yeah, the Curia give you access to a poem. They also give you a glyph, an emblem, and a orbiter decoration of a Curia. The orbiter decoration, you do need to find all of the Curias to get that one. Alright, Area Baron, skip out. Just waiting on the news from anyone else if they get a hit, otherwise I'll keep loading. Exactly, Defelin. Exactly. And I have placed the Curio somewhere within mine. I don't think I've moved it since the last time I showed it though, so no awards for finding it. When you go looking for Curios, you'll be surprised at how many of them are in places that you've run through a bajillion times and just never noticed. You will seriously be surprised. Some of them are completely obscure locations, but others you're like, how have I never just looked there? Chicken noodle, cheers. Oh. Someone's got a hit. Animalek has got a hit again. Awesome. Invite. I will abort out of this mission. No point even scanning it now. There's the invite from Addy. Let's pop it over. Do you see, we are shrinking down the RNG aspect fourfold by being able to do this as a squad. It's a dud. Okay. Alright, what we'll do, everyone who is picking it up, you go do the mission. Everyone who is finding it a dud, we'll go out and search for more.
Kenjim Engineer. I have but one question.
You get it.
Did you miss me?
If you need it, others dip and hunt more.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted.
It just makes sense. Yo, Esprit, thank you very much for resubscribing and a tier 2, no less. One question, did you miss me? Oh, of course, Esprit. I mean, aside from the fact we still interacted in the time in between, absolutely. Thank you very much for the tier 2 resubscription and bring up to 1.5 years in the process. That's a legend right there. That is a legend right there. Alright, let's continue this search. Witherfang's found one. Ev has found one. Ah, we all got lucky at the same time. Well, did I? You know, I have to find out. Okay, I didn't. Go with her. Can I join directly? If I type this in, will it force me out of this mission? It won't. Okay, I have to abort out to join them. That makes sense. This will happen frequently with these kinds of hunts, absolutely. You just have to choose someone to go to. So I recommend someone being the group leader, as it were, by nature of being the streamer. That's me at the moment, it seems. And just have that person decide. If 2 or more come up at once, just focus someone. Flo, your thoughts are flowing, but in separate messages, split up by about a paragraph from everyone else. I have no idea what you're actually going through. You did 40 million damage in one hit against an enemy with 97.2 damage reduction. So you did actually in the order of 1.3 billion damage, is that? There do. There do. Ah, yeah, this is a real one. This is a real one. Let's go grab it. If I do a quick little... Oh, that was the wrong one. Quick little pop of that from here. Aha! There we go. Picked it up. I don't know if Orokin Eye is an actual 150 sphere or if it's 150 pathfinding. Because that one was within pathfinding. Oh yeah. Sculpture found. Area's barren, so that's the only thing. Excellent, let's go. Always do a second check. Always. Because if you've found one thing, there could still be another. So once you found it, do another scan. Every time. The last thing you want to do is miss out on a double loot mission. It will be interesting to see how much ender this comes to. Yeah, Cosmo. In fact, Cosmo, if you could stick it around for the whole stream, if you'd be so kind as to keep a list, that'd be great. What am I looking for? So we're looking for item sculptures and rare crates. Those two things together give us some loot. Got last time record? Nice. Can there be more than one sculpture? No. One exception to that is the item hunt, the weekly item hunt you get from Aru, because that has a guaranteed spawn separate from the random spawn, so you can get two there. Otherwise, no. Not to worry, Cosmo, not to worry. Just assume, at this rate, it's probably going to be a fair amount. This is a dead one, so I'm just going to abort. Now I'm going for Arbiter Texas. Why don't I dump all my stamina with Red Veil to not waste it? I didn't think about it. Actually didn't think about it. So...
With these, you may punish very well.
Pop, pop, pop. There we are. Happy now? Oh, never mind. Ooh, got a hit. We're heading over to Witherfang. It will be interesting to see just how much we get this way. Alright, this one's a legit one. Excellent. Did I just hear someone have to pop a bunch of energy pizzas? Come on, use the preparation mod. What I'm going to do is pop over here, pop that, and capture him at the same time. Because the two animations can run simultaneously. I should probably give Carrier a weapon. Okay, I didn't pick it up here. Oh, we've switched over to Exterminate. So this is the other reason for using Limbo. Because Limbo blows up all these enemies at this low level. I'm going to follow the trail. That'll probably lead towards Extraction rather than the back enemies. This way? This way. That one survived it because it's a heavy gunner. There we go. Excellent. Alright. Where's that going? It's going this way. Just gonna lazy let it tell me which way. This room. Pop the area. Probably over here, right? Up. It is right there. It's another Former! Would you? Look at that. Here we are, we're speeding through capture missions, getting Former. Who needs to crack relics with Former, eh? Who needs to crack relics when it comes to Former? Orokin Eye is definitely a spear. Good to know, thank you, Flo. Appreciate it. Ding Dong saying, got all the operator waybounds from the focus school. Should I max any school in preparation for Deviri? From what we know of Deviri and the fact that it's going to be a thing that's enabled even for brand new players, I don't know if the focus school is going to actually be relevant. But we'll have to see. We have very little information about what we might be able to do or what will be relevant that we could do right now. Given enough former and time to spend leveling, can't preparation be replaced by forming every slot for the leftover mod capacity? You can do that, absolutely ugly. Yes, you can do that. It's quite expensive, relatively speaking, but yeah, you can. Likewise, you can use Archon shards, so, you know, that's a thing. Oh! I didn't stop in time. Someone's got a hit already. Have we considered doing this in anomaly railjack missions? Railjack missions are absolutely huge. I don't think they'll count. So, I've got pings from Addy and MF. Addy has said got one now. Yes, MF, go Addy. Decline that one, go Addy. There we are. So yeah, having a mission leader for this, definitely a good idea. Hope it's loot. Area barren. God damn it. God damn it. I thought you had them all by this point. You said something about the... Alright, well... You go find it. You grab your thing. And at least it'll be another one ticked off for you, Addy. It'll be another thing ticked off for you. Osbo, why would we want to be on a Murex? Ignoring just how long the mission takes, why would we want to be on a Murex? What would be a benefit of doing all that versus this and the former spawns we're getting? Oh, stop. Whatever.
You are here to find our target.
Alright, MF has got one.
Happy hunting.
Okay. Heading over to MF, let's just... I'm curious. My one was empty. Alright, that's fine. Let's head over to MF. You know there's rare caches there too? It's not rare caches we're looking for, primarily. We're looking for Iotans. The rare caches is a rarer thing, but also those rare caches specifically give former. I don't know what rare caches you're going to get pop up on the Murex, which is partly why I'm asking why the Murex. What is better about that? Ice says nothing close. Good to know. Okay. That appears to have gone down and around. Everyone is loading in, so we're good. Oh, no, not down and around. That was playing with me, wasn't it? Probably this way. You got them? Excellent. I'll pop my air support here. Shooting me. Oh, just stop talking.
Change of plans. Ignore your original objective. Leave nothing alive.
If I do that, that should kill one of them. Yeah, there we go. It is unfortunate when this turns into a exterminate as well, but being low level, it's not a problem. Which way does it actually need us to go? This way. Oh! I just popped the crate. Or someone did. Oh! Oh! I got Mantis.
I'm only a bit from my
but I
next
didn't get
badge,
Former.
so
Oh wait, no, I
let
did
me
get
get
Former. I
there
just
in
didn't
the
show.
form of a poem. Ahem.
Esprit, thank you very much for 300 bits. Only a bit from the next badge. Let me get there in the form of a poem. Oh. I have a feeling there's going to be more text-to-speech in a second here. Brace yourselves. That was a crate, Choc. That was a crate. Got ourselves Former. Sar? What's Sar? I'm not seeing a Sar here, Chuck. Don't know what screen you're reading. Alright. We're all good here. I'm going to just drop out that one. There we go. Let's continue hunting. Earth rare crates just give Denite ampule? Yeah, that's correct.
You have excellent taste.
There once was a man from Alabama who dreamed he was eating a llama.
Esprit, thank you for the next 300 bits.
You are here to find our target.
That is a nothing, so let's abort out. Oh, Cosmo, I trust them. I trust Esprit. From what they've said to me, I trust them. And Alamalik has sent a message, so I assume they have found a hit. Yep, cool. Okay. We are heading over to Alamalik. MF has also landed a hit, so... MF, hold a second, because I'm going to Alamalik, but it might be another fake. So let me just double check this one real quick. Hello, Ice Geo, how you doing? It's a fake. I'm sorry, Addy, it's a fake.
Excellent work, Tenno. This will help our cause.
It's bunk.
He woke with an 8 in the middle of the day cause the man was secretly a horse.
Ah, he aborted too quick. Esprit, thank you for the next 300 bits. You woke with an 8 in the middle of the day because the man was secretly a horse. Hello there, I'm Suki. We are Easter egg hunting. We are already... MF, no! Ah, it's gone. Alright, whatever. Keep hunting. So the way we're Easter egg hunting is we are looking for rare crates and item sculptures which exist on the mission Hepit. All 4 of us using the ability Golden Instinct to scan the entire mission as we load in. If we get a hit, then we bring in the rest of the squad who've been trying to scan their own missions, and off we go.
We received intel that somebody vital to
Mine's
enemy
Baron.
operations is here. Find them and capture.
Adamanic, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I finally say, let the stay there could be a fake right out of the gate. I mean, it was. It was a fake. And he's just staying ahead of Esprit. Goodness. Oh, yeah. There's someone resubs in the middle of this
Find our target.
bidding war you guys got yourselves into. Oh, got a hit.
Happy hunting.
Sending out the invites. With a Fang, MF, Adamalik, come on in. We got a hit. I'll fair to you, Esprit. Fair, absolutely. And thank you as well for the poem there, Esprit. Okay. So it is off over this way, which is in the direction of the objectives. I'm going to head towards the objective, take them out, and then I'm going to do the Arcane Eye. Although Adamax not loaded. Adamax is loaded. It's fine. Is fine.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Just going to lap the nearby stuff. This way. Upwards. Upward. Hey, it's close. It's right here, in fact. And we got an Ireton Sar sculpture. Ta-da! Or Tussa! Something like that. Let's just navigate our way out of here nice and quick. I was going to screw up that jump, so I might as well just nuke the area. Occasionally, when I do this nuke, it also headshots an enemy. Only very occasionally does it actually do that. I'm not sure what the exact trigger conditions are. The importance of that is because it gives me massively increased bullet jumps. Don't forget to read scan. Good shout. Scanned. Nothing. Alright then. Hello there, ICO. How you doing today as well? You got your headphones. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. This has gone off rails pretty slow compared to how streams usually are. Things go at their own pace, don't they? Very, very tired. No, it's already. We've got a full squad, so if you are feeling wiped out at the moment, there is no harm to him. Absolutely. Alright then, we all split up. We continue our search. It's a lovely, simple process, and yet you can see the results right now, chat.
You are here on a capture mission.
Alright, my one's Baron. Abort the mission. We don't want this one. If you do care about your aborted mission stats, firstly, why? Secondly, this will screw it up quickly. Cafe, cheers.
I had a little left over, so allow me to break the bot. Halablig blibbabop flabopple baloo.
Well, okay then. Esprit, thank you for the 600 bits. Inf. With a fang hits a hit, so we're heading on over. I just got the invite, so it's fine. I'm just reaffirming for them we are coming to their mission. That one also counts as a poem. Oh dear, dear, dear. Love it. Love it. I don't know where that person's Arcanine was going. Witherfang is apparently continuing to send me invites. They stacked up a little bit there. How far away is this target? Damn.
Well, well, well. Looks like some serious crud is going
Here we
down
go.
out there. Here's to you, anonymous troublemaker.
Blast damage looking like badge. It does a bit, doesn't it? Yeah.
Escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Esprit's having himself an absolute blast. That's what it is. Oh, okay. Well, that definitely confirms it is a 150 radius sphere because that was 204 meters according to the waypoint. Which is excellent. Go way over here. Find out what we've discovered. It is an altar, which is a good sculpture to find. And we are Gucci. Yeah, rescan shows nothing. We'll probably join in about an hour. Fair do, fair do. No doubt by that point someone will have
Excellent work. We'll interrogate
exhausted themselves.
back at base. Your part is done here.
In the meantime, if you do find yourself the energy to do so, or if it's before there's a slot available, Geo, if you could go through it yourself, reloading like this, because then you can find all the Cephalon fragments and Somacord fragments you may not have already scanned. Let's get that off of my thing. There we are. TGS? Yeah, I've never actually seen that particular chat announcement before. Esprit's earned themselves a 10k bits badge. But they say, hey, get another free TTS. Well, you don't. Because I got this blast badge. Happy Bunny Day. Hope you're getting fat on peeps and chocolates. Well, thank you very much, Esprit, for reaching a total of 10,000 bits of support. And for those of you who have no idea what a bit is, because you've never actually bought one. Oh.
Find them and capture them.
Got to go. My spot is free. Hey. No worries. Animag is out now, which means there is a spot for someone else who has the Golden Instinct ability and a good loading speed. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know what a bit actually is, the way it works on Twitch is you can purchase bits to tip to streams as you please. Basically, it gets around transaction fees, because if you try tipping a stream a single penny, PayPal or your credit card company, they'll laugh at you and just take the entire lot as fees. It's just the way the financial world works. You get a bunch of them. Twitch takes their cut from how much you purchase, and the actual bits themselves are worth 1 US cent to the streamer for each bit you give. So 10,000 bits is a total of $100 of support from Esprit to myself. So thank you very much, Esprit, for that support to the channel, absolutely. And then Animalic wanting to stay on top there. I believe with that 201, that's got to put you back into, yep, exactly into first place. Animalic, thank you very much for 201 bits. Alright, so we are down an Animalic now, in-game at least. I'm going to close off that tab there so don't accidentally invite you when you are not available. So if someone else does want to join in on this, let me know by direct message as soon as possible, please. Otherwise, with a Fang and MF and I will continue egg hunting together.
You are here to
That one's
find a
Baron, so
target
I'll abort
and
out.
bring them to the extraction.
By balance of sheer probability, I will find more Baron missions than non-Baron ones. That's why we're doing it in a group. You join but you don't have a Golden Instinct? Yeah, it's necessary. Eye is not enough. Excuse me. Due to the difference in range. I've got over 3 times as much range on Golden Instinct, which is necessary to cover so much of the mission. But it's not even slightly optional for this approach.
We received
Barons,
intel
I'll
that
abort
summon
out.
vital to enemy operation.
Oh, Witherfang's got a hit. Excellent. We'll head on over to Witherfang. Yes, I know, poor connection quality. Just go. And we are loaded in. Yep, all 3 of us are here. And where is that trail going? Where did that trail go? Did that go backwards? Well, they did the scan with the Oricon Eye and it brought up nothing, so I'm just going to go get the rescue target. Capture target, even.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base.
Double check we're definitely going this way. No, we are not. If it is this way, then I'm going to pop the air support over here. Because that should bring it up now, wherever it is. Here we go. It is just over there again. Ta-da! We made it. And it's another rare crate! Which means we have another former. My total credit booster is now up to an... Oh, sorry. Total affinity booster is now up to 1 hour and 17 minutes. We're increasingly positive on the affinity boost time here as well. This is wonderful. So not only can we farm former, we can farm boosters this way. And Endo, of course. This is shaping up to be... This is going to get nerfed, isn't it? Let's just be realistic. This is going to get nerfed, isn't it? Please don't do this to us. I mean... Don't do what? How did I get a former? We found a rare crate. For the 3rd time today. Yeah, the former aspect is already a thing in itself. But the booster aspect, I mean, that could create some increased spawn. No, they don't have an increased spawn. It's just we're splitting up so that we're each individually checking our own missions and we're scanning for it, so we know that there's one to find, or if there's no point doing the mission. So we're cutting out all of the things that make them rare. That's what we're doing here. We are breaking the system. No two roads about it. The booster time is super low. The booster time is super low. However, how much boost time do you need at any given moment? Exactly, Talscape, yeah. You don't see you gain nerfs because you could just AFK and relaying, build a booster? I mean, no. AFKing and relay, you can get up to a 25% boost, and that stacks with a booster. This replaces, or rather is additive with, actual shot boosters. Look at that, I'm over 2 hours affinity boost now. We've been on this stream for less than... we've been doing this for less than an hour, and I now have 2 hours of affinity boost. So even by that mathematics alone, if I now spent that 2 hours doing affinity leveling, as it were, whatever it's focus farming or leveling equipment, whatever you want to do, that would be 4 hours worth of XP in 3 hours, less than 3 hours time spent. That is better than an MR30 relay blessing. That's on top of the endo. That's on top of the former. What's it we're doing? So we are using a combination of Orokin Instinct, fast loading times. Sorry, Golden Instinct, not Orokin Instinct. Golden Instinct from the helmet system, fast loading times, and people splitting up across the same mission, different instances of the same mission, to find where rare stuff is spawning. And only when we know there is something rare to actually look for, we're then using other tools to help us find it even faster. And if you don't know what all of that means, watch for like 5 minutes, it'll make perfect sense. Exactly, Daniel, yeah. Relay blessings are 25%, not 100. Alright, Myon's Baron, aborting again. We only have 3 people in the squad at the moment, so if someone else here has Golden Instinct, has fast loading time, so switch players, sorry, you're out, and wants to get in on the Endo Former and boosters, send me a message in game. Let's farm this. We're getting super rare reinforced crates. Those are doing a heavy lifting boosters wise. So we got 2 half-hour ones and 1 1-hour one. I think. Was it 3 half hours and 1 hour?
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point.
Got a hit.
Hunting.
Let's bring in the crew. So yeah. I mean, that's still quite a bit of time we're getting there. Golden Instinct is helmet, that's right, last level. Okay, everyone's loaded in. I'm going to pop my air support at the start. Host doing hostings. Oh, that's probably going to detect it, isn't it? It's right here. Ta-da! Well, that's convenient. That's one you could have just found. And areas barren, so that's the only thing to find. So we'll just go kill the capture target and then leave the mission. Through normal extraction, of course. You don't abort with the loot. That'd be dumb.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Do air support charges not diminish anymore? Apparently Orokin Eye doesn't use up a air support charge. I don't know what it is, but it's been that way since release, so over to DE. It fits into one of those themes, TM. At the very least, as far as nerfs go, that could be one of them if they go, yeah, maybe let's make sure that actually uses up a charge, shall we? They might make it where the timer carries between missions. I don't know, but we got an Iron Star sculpture. Mr. From Supreme Boost, I have a technical question. Do you think you can predict what mods a Lich will need based on the first card? You cannot, no. It is actually random. The number of permutations is far lower than could be attributed to any amount of predictable RNG, as it were. So it's as good as purely random. You will not be able to figure it out. How do I find that? Using a combination of Orokin Eye, which is a landing craft air support charge, and Golden Instinct to know there is even there to look for, which is a level 15 helmet ability. The ability is limited range. The ability is a range of 200 meters, multiplied by your range stat, so mine has 500 meter sphere. Which is why I can spam it at the start, check if it activates, if it doesn't, immediately abort out. Because it's not even 500 meters based on the waypoint. You'll see an extraction maybe like 700 meters away sometimes. 700 meters going wiggly route around. The sphere of scanning is 500 meter radius. So it is a colossal radius on it. Even the radius of Golden Instinct might get nerfed with this. Who knows? I mean, that's assuming that DE take offense to how good this is. It's up to them. Oh, MF appears to have themselves a hit. Invite. But yeah, at the moment, the Parallax Air Support Orokin Eye does not use air support charges. It just doesn't for some reason. Which is a bug. It's got to be a bug. Okay, so that didn't appear to pick up anything. Witherfang is still in the process of joining. I'll just be very careful about jogging slightly at the moment. Don't want to get close to that guy right now. Alright, Witherfang is loading. Loaded. Excellent. Ah. Pop that. Catch this guy.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the
There we are. Alright, let's go.
base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
And would you look at that? That is a Valana sculpture. Job done. I think air support is still consumed by other ones. It's just that this one doesn't. Just it's a thing. Would you say this is a better way of farming Endo, or is Arena Farm still better? The Arena Farm is still substantially better, but it is also more intensive in terms of what gear you need, what level you need to take it to. This, fundamentally, all you need is the helmet system at level 15. Yes, that's a high investment, but it's not ultra high.
Mission complete.
It's quite
Captive
achievable.
has been escorted to the extraction point.
You need then range mods to get, I would say going lower than 200% range is risky. So you do need a decent set of range mods, but that's easily achieved. And Limbo is probably your best simple go-to. Considering you get him from a pretty early quest, not a problem whatsoever. The only requirement is having 3 people to do it with. Because more people equals faster. So it's not going to be the better Endo farm, but it is easier to get into. And it's, what do you call it? And it gives you boosters, and it gives you former. And when you start adding everything together, depends on what you prioritize. We're going to see, over the length of this stream, how valuable it actually is. We'll see what it all comes to in the process of about 2.5 hours of doing it. And bear in mind, we're currently below optimal efficiency here because we've only got 3 people in the squad. Because still, we have a space open. If you do have Orokin Instinct, fast loading times, and a desire to join in this shenanigans, send me a message in game, the engineer. Still think Railjack is the funnest Endo farm? That is an important point when it comes to Endo farming, or any kind of farm. Take the route that gets you to your goal with the least amount of burnout or most amount of fun. If you enjoy Railjack, it's a great farm. If you enjoy the arena shenanigans, it's a great farm. If you enjoy this mission cycling with Golden Instinct, go for it. Because the option that is best but burns you out is useless. Because by the time you get the endo, you're sick of playing Warframe, and now all that time is wasted. As you go play Fortnite or something, I don't know. To pick the farm that feels fun. That is crucial. MF has a hit. Excellent. Going again. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the arena endo farm. It's just not interesting to me, Ladybug. And I know I'm very far from alone in that belief. Okay, it's not close to us. We just do a scan, make sure it is... Yeah, it's a legitimate one. And it's towards the objective. We need to wait for Witherfang to fully load in, so I'm just going to jog-ish towards the capture target. Just on the off chance that Witherfang fails to load in is all. No, they've loaded in. Let's do that. I'm going to pop the air support here. Shooting me.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base.
One weakness to this is that the air support only activates when Ordis has been able to do the voice line. So if there's other voice lines happening, then that slows down Orokinai. It's a weird way about how DE have actually coded the process. I didn't see that I need to be knocked over there again, but okay. I must have slightly clipped the edge of that. Right, so cooldown, give that a whirl. Oh! Oh! There we are. Does an aura skip work for Orokinai? Maybe. Maybe, MF. That's a good shout. I've never actually tried it. Another frame you can use for this approach is you can use Lavos. Lavos doesn't have the same crate breaking as Limbo, but you don't need the crate breaker aspect if you've got Orokinai. Lavos, however, can remove the cooldown on Golden Instinct, owing to the fact that he's got his third ability. I've never seen someone actually deploy that before. Never. Alright then. What is that? So that appears to be the air support. I'm going to say, given the ring around it, that was the air support from the Nightwave ship.
Excellent work.
I think that's what that one was.
Captive back at base. Your part is done here.
If the owner of that air support could confirm for me, please. It was. Yep, there we are. To say I'd never seen it before. Glad I could at least identify it. Oh, my red veil is ticked below 70k, so I might as well swoop in and grab that. Yoink. Might as well grab a few extra relics out of that standing I'm going to lose. So I'm in the process of switching over to a different set of, what do you call it? Of syndicates. Just because I'm going through and getting some of the untradeable items, or items which are just a pain in the ass to trade.
You are here to find our target.
Area Baron, no
Bring
good.
them to the extraction
Abort and reload. I can say with absolute confidence, you will get to what I consider the late game of Warframe before you'll get to the point of no longer needing Endo. Certainly if you are not as loot grabby as I am, then you'll struggle. Are bits the only way to trigger TTS? You also get TTS with resub notifications.
We received intel that somebody vital
So if you resubscribe for your second or later month, when Twitch allows you to send a message with your resubscription, and it says share that you have resubscribed, that's when you also get TTS. But otherwise, yes, it's just for the bits. And that triggers on 100 and above to prevent spam. Yes, you can only do that once a month, that's correct, Flo. Initially, it was only resubs that I allowed TTS on. However, seeing as this community was perfectly sensible with their TTS, Esprit aside, you know what you did, Esprit. I decided to expand it out to the bits as well. Previously, it was just the resubs anyway. Speaking of subscribing, Desynchronizer, thank you very much for subscribing the first time with your Prime here on the channel. Welcome to the channel proper. Enjoy your lovely blue badge, your emotes, your access to the supporter tea lounge over on the Discord, and of course, no more ads here on Twitch. So thank you very much for dropping that over here and giving me a little bit of Jeff Bezos money. Because let's face it, he has enough.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find capture.
Something that a number of you might not actually be aware of. It's because of Prime subscriptions that Twitch justifies the 50-50 split that it gives creators on subscriptions. Why do I call you out, Esprit? Because I know that you have done what you have done, and you revel in your chaotic nature. I know you do. So seeing as you are so shamelessly into it, I mean, you did bit by bit, literally, give us a poem. I think I'm correct.
You are here on a capture mission.
Was warp logic for the 50-50? It kind of is, kind of isn't. Because here's the thing, is that every single Prime sub is itself giving me the exact same value as a tier 1 sub. You're not cutting me out of anything there. I don't get anything less, and you, as whoever uses it, also gets nothing less. You get the full tier 1 subscription benefits. I think with the exception of you don't get a resub message. That's all. But I could still read it out for you if you say something afterwards. The point is that it's still a full resub, but Twitch has gained no extra money from it. And so, when you account for how many Prime subs there are, that does kind of offset it. Kind of. There are arguments to be made about, well, should it be that way around? Should it be that some people get to sub for free and others then know that even less of their cash is going to the creator they wanted to support? It's a trade-off. Oh, I got a hit. I got a hit. Let's bring in the others. With a Fang MF, come on in. Just going to pop this scan straight away so I know for a fact where it is. It is not close. Excellent. I'll just wait for the other two to load in. Sometimes you can get a resub message with Prime subs, but for the majority of people, it doesn't seem to give the option, Mythic. It's kind of weird like that. Again, Twitch and its inconsistent systems. I mean, what can you do? Alright, so it's not close, guys. Let's move towards the capture target and do some scans. I got the headshot as well, so I've got extra bullet jump action going on. Pop that scan as well whilst I'm here, see where it goes, up and around the corner. Excellent.
Mission complete. The captive has been
Was it that we're doing? So we are hunting item sculptures and rare crates through use of Golden Instinct, Oricon Eye, and multiple people loading up multiple missions at the same time to increase the odds of one spawning. I'm going to scan from here. Further this way still. Blap the local area. When I'm blapping like that, I'm also keeping an eye on the minimap to see if there's anything that could indicate where the treasure is. Oh, that's gone down. Down and back the way we came. Right. We're zeroing in on it now. I'm going to recast my one here. Oh. So it's right here somewhere. It's right here. We just need to be not blind. I'm blind. Or is it up and I was being thrown off by it? Is it actually up? Where was that scan pointing? You guys can hear me, I can't hear you. Let me do a scan here. Okay, this way. Pointing. Is that pointing behind or up the lift? I think that was pointing up. But if it's pointing up, where? There's only this room here. It's not up on top of anything. No, I see nothing up here. Oh, what is that? What? Where's that going? What? That... See, that's how they nerf it. Alright. Yeah, no, it's definitely going at an angle out that way. Looking at the map, there is a section which could correlate to that. So I'm going to go check out that way. I see on the map somewhere I could go that might line up to why that is going like that. It's stupid, but hey, you know. Sometimes it be like that. So yeah, let's check through. Ooh, this could be it, this could be it. Let me activate this then. I'm going to do the puzzle room, and then I'm going to scan again. Just so I can be certain I've got access to the puzzle area. And then see what's going on. I'll look around as I'm in here. I mean, don't mind if I do. Alright, scan from here. Am I blind? Oh, I'm blind, yeah. It's right there. I'm blind. It's fine. We should probably mark that. But our third is here. What is that pathing? That pathing was absolutely stupid, yeah. But that's... This game, using the modular tiles, it does a good job like 85% of the time. And then waypoints just break, yeah. But now you guys have seen how you get around that as well. You see how I saw where on the map it must be pointing to, roughly. You saw what was on the map, and therefore how to navigate to approximately that zone to give another scan. Figuring out the kind of things that could be going wrong. I'm also going to grab these cyan stars, because I know I have plenty, but this is what you'd want to be doing as well.
Work, Tenno. This will help
if you pick
our
it up this
cause.
many sculptures.
VJLTF 5x39V4D4QL. Happy Easter everyone. Whoever's the fastest gets to enjoy a cute, and pretty hard, survival game. If you're not interested in the genre, or already have Rain World, please don't steal the code.
Well, that is certainly a way to give out a code to someone on the stream there. Flowing Thoughts, thank you very much for the 100 bits there. And sharing a game code with the community. I have no idea who's going to claim that one. I cannot endorse it. Obviously, it's just gifted by Flo there, but there you are. Very nice. And we got ourselves an Iron Ire sculpture. AYR Ire. Whoever claims the late chat, no, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. It would be nice. Path probably got broken by being blocked until we stepped on the pads. That could be it as well, Bioman, yeah. Although the Golden Instinct was pathing to a different room instead, which is weird. Alright, area's barren, don't need to stay here, let's go. At the very least, knowing how to defeat those waypoint issues is just part of the skill of playing Warframe. It's not an intended skill, it's not a positive skill, but it is a skill in playing this game, is knowing how to beat the bugs. Hey, Mythic Spirit has managed to grab themselves the game code there. Well, thoughts, thank you very much for gifting a game to Mythic Spirit. Area Barons, I'm going to abort this one. Just a reminder, guys and gals, that we do have an available spot here in the squad. So if you have Golden Instinct, if you have a decent connection for loading missions nice and quickly, and if you'd like to get involved in the shenanigans of getting sculptures, former, and boosters all in the one place, send me a message in game, The Kengineer, and I'll add you to the group. If it says areas barren, does it mean the whole task are empty? No, it means that everywhere within the scan radius is empty. It's just I have a scan radius of 500 meters. And MF has found something. Did I find something as well? I did not. That's fine. What are we doing? So we're using Golden Instinct, Oricon Eye, and multiple people loading multiple missions at once to try and find rare items. In this case, MF has found a rare item in their mission, so we're joining into them. We are also making use of the fact that you can still join a mission that's already been started, so long as the objective has not been sufficiently progressed. So we're scanning at the start of the mission. If there's something worth finding, everyone else can then join in. Yep, it's a legitimate one. Excellent. Going off towards the target, so that's also good. And Witherfang has loaded.
You have excellent taste.
Just to put more distance between me and Despre BC, I don't trust them to not have some bits for after I'm gone.
Animatic, thank you very much for the 500 bits. Definitely not from a place of spite or pride. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, dude. Alright, so I'm going to do a air support scan here. And I know that'll find anything within 150 meters sphere, so if it finds nothing, I can keep going. Oh, then mine is right here. Well, that was convenient. That was very convenient. Alright then. Anything else on scan? Nothing else on scan, so I am good to go. You know, now that I think about it, it's surprising how in multiple MMOs, I've found myself in a position of scanning for rare loot. I was doing that frequently in RuneScape with treasure trails, and the higher level ones you were literally scanning for loot. I've done that in EVE Online to great success, and now I'm doing it here in Warframe to great success. How much stuff we got so far? I've lost track. I'm hoping that there's someone in the stream here who is tracking, because we're getting plenty. That is another Iron Valada sculpture. We're also getting an ire out of it, so that is nice. Plumbing is keeping a track of it. Nice. Oh, Diaphelion. No, no, no. Great, great. There is no pun here. Okay, no pun. Yeah, I did have some good luck with treasure trails, didn't I, Esprit? For those of you who know RuneScape and its loot that you can get from treasure trails in the relatively modern era, they have these things called dyes, which their actual functionality is a bit weird, but basically they're very valuable. They're worth a lot of in-game money, like a lot. Trust me to have found, I think, yeah, 3 of them at this point. 3 dyes. And I have definitely not opened up enough treasure trails on average to have found 1. 2 of them I found through treasure trails. The 3rd one, I'd broken off from the game for a while. They introduced a new skill. I went back to 99, the new skill. In the process, I opened up what is known as the Giant Oyster, which gives you the rewards of a hard treasure trail, which is the middle level, not even a very good one. I opened it up and I had myself a die, worth hundreds of millions.
You are here to find our targets and bring them to the extraction point.
The chances of that are absolutely obscene. Why am I farming these items? Because loot. It's Easter. It's Easter Sunday here in the UK, and these are rare items hidden around maps, which basically are Easter eggs. So it's Easter. That's why I'm hunting them. Would Steel Path increase chances? No. Because these aren't drops, Patch. These aren't drops. These are spawns. So no booster has any effect on them. And likewise, picking them up won't work because you are picking up spawns, you're not picking up drops. So again, it doesn't count. Oh, they updated the rewards from Moisture to Elite, did they, Esprit? Ah, okay. Maybe my chances were ever so slightly more likely to have gone that way then. But even then. For a thing that you can only do once a month, and I'd broken off from the game for an extended period of time anyway, to log into the game and just get that loot was ridiculous. I think I have the screenshot somewhere still. Oh, and it sounds like one of the hunters has found something. Witherfang has indeed. Excellent. I'll abort my mission, don't need to check it. So the question is, chat, if we look at the numbers after the fact and go, hey, this is actually a really good idea, do I make a video about this strategy? Do I? Because a Twitch stream is one thing, you know, hundreds of you are learning about it and deciding for yourselves if that's something you want to do with your friends. Yeah. Of course there's already a video on it, and Nevro. The point is, there's not a video on my channel about it. You'll find that there is a video on pretty much everything about Warframe eventually. It's just whether or not it's a video that people actually want to watch, based on how it's presented, etc. I would like to think that how I present things is a big part of why people watch my videos. Did I mention it in the Indo video? I did mention the method, but not the actual scale to which it can be done on this level. Oh, it's going a different way, so it's probably close. Air support. Because it's different to the direction to extraction, it's going to be on a nearby side room, most likely. There it is. Oh, that's the one where you have to press the pressure plate. Where's the pressure plate? There is a pressure plate somewhere you have to press, and that opens this one, and sometimes it doesn't work. Found it! Thankfully, this time it worked. Ding dong, cheers. Oh. That is the last of my tea. And rescan shows there is nothing else, so it's not a double spawn. Double spawns are extremely rare, because that would be a rare crate and a item treasure on the same map. Literally just 7 times rarer than a rare crate, so, you know. Get past that, don't mind me. I would like an enemy to shoot for the headshot bonus to make me bullet jump faster, but none of it are along my path, so whatever. I'll just do it normally. D surely knew this would happen when they added Golden Instinct, no reason not to make the video. Fair point. But you say that. You say D surely knew. I must point out that D aren't omniscient, and they don't take everything into account. That is an item piv sculpture, for the record. Yeah, D don't take everything into account. You can see when they have to nerf things or change interactions here or there. They respond to, oh, damn, players did that thing. We did not see that coming. And to some people, those actions can seem obvious. But obvious is only obvious to the person who has already thought of it. This one's barren, so I'm going to abort. What about doing it on the lure tile set? There's the music puzzle that spawns a rare crate. So my understanding on that one is that it's a 50-50 of it giving former. Then we have to have it spawn. We have to know that it's there. And I'll be honest, the lure tiles are just a bit more annoying to deal with. Are we doing invite only? You're welcome to join in, Longshot. If you have a fast loading connection, if you have Golden Instinct, and a desire to join into this, you do need to send me a message in game, the engineer.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction.
Nevro, let me put it this way for you. As a prime example of how smart people can miss the blinding obvious, when setting up for Among Us streams way back when we did those ones, one of the people joining in the group was themselves an established programming professional. They were in the coding scene for quite a while. They understood their way around just, handling files on a computer. So you would imagine that the instruction of download this zip file, put it into a folder, job done, would be pretty simple, right? Download, extract into a folder, job done. Despite the fact that everyone else managed to successfully follow those instructions, and I do see we got a hit message here. Got Golden Instinct would like to join. All right, Darth Worshiper, if you could please also contact Witherfang Prime and MF 1100. Sorry, 110. You can see on my screen here if you can see those. Actually, I'll just send you the names. PM Witherfang Prime and MF 110. So they know who you are. There we go. So yeah, you'd think that this program would be able to do that. He managed to mess it up. It was a simple mistake, but the point is that if someone who is that intimately familiar with working with basic-ass file systems on such a professional level can mess up a basic instruction like that, then the professionals that put together a game as complicated as this one cannot realize the sheer amount of fuckery that players can get up to. Basically. So we would like to invite this person as well to this mission. Let's bring him in. If they haven't all received the invite from Witherfang, that is, but only from MF. MF is this one's mission runner. I know that it's right there. I know that it's right there, but I want to make sure we get everyone in before I go for it. Hello, Alexa. Alright, Darth's loaded in. Now we can all grab this. Water sculpture and all nearly die in the process, it's fine. Rescan shows nothing else here, so we just do this mission and go now. You can see the importance of having people who can load quickly for this, because loading time is a big deal in these mission rolling circumstances, as well as joining into someone else as soon as they find one. Yo, Adamalik, thank you very much for gifting a sub over to Chocadika. Really do appreciate that, Adamalik. And Choc, make sure you say thank you on that one.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted.
They're way ahead of me. I see it. Choc's way ahead of me there. You can bear to see someone like Choc without a sub? I mean, that's absolutely fair. That is valid. Likewise, anyone who's watching without a sub, valid too. As long as you're not using an ad blocker, we're all good. If you are using an ad blocker and refusing to sub, well, then you're just stealing the content, aren't you? Not like I run mid-rolls, that's just rude at that point. Oh yeah, it's got you all the way up to a golden teacup, hasn't it, Choc? Yeah, yep, you're pro on the 6 months. Neat. Hello, Insufficient. How you doing?
We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here for now.
Theory of saying you can't foolproof everything. It's even more true when you factor in the increased leveling complexity update brings. Yeah, basically. Absolutely. I mean, there is that side, yeah, for sometimes Twitch freezes, sometimes you have to refresh, and sometimes that will give you an advert as well. I have no control over that. But at the very minimum, I don't force mid-rolls. I know how much it interferes with the stream. I know there's the picture-in-picture going off to the side there, but you lose all audio from the stream. I know how much that interferes. So, unless this stream or Twitch gives me a very good reason to run those adverts, I'm not going to run them. And whilst you guys continue to show the level of support that you guys show to me,
Extraction point.
I've got a very good reason not to run them. Insufficient. If it is a bug that needs reporting, then report it over on the forums. Otherwise, you can pop the details over in the bug crackers section on the Discord. We're not looking into bugs here today, though. Oh, come on, Fork. It's not 80% of streamers listening to EVE Online stories. We've been focused on the egg hunting today.
Capture mission.
Another Baron 1. Let's keep going.
And extract.
I wonder if there's available statistics on whether viewer count drops significantly during mid-rolls. I don't know about mid-rolls, Ladybug, but I do know at least semi-recent information. It is a bit older now, but I do know from a reliable source that there is a 30% bounce rate on pre-rolls. Cool, we're heading over to Witherfang. Witherfang has themselves a mission, so let's drop in. So when I say 30% bounce rate on pre-rolls, pre-rolls are the adverts you get at the start of a stream before you can actually watch the stream itself. 30% of people are loading a stream and getting hit with an advert, click off. That is a stat that Twitch has measured. We don't know the measurement for mid-rolls, which are adverts which play during a stream. Yeah. Darth, come to Witherfang. Because Witherfang landed it first, we'll come over to this one. I don't know if the same is going to be 30% for mid-rolls. I would imagine it's less, because by that point you're invested more in the content as to what's actually happening. But it is there. And that is why there are a number of streamers who don't want pre-rolls, because of that 30% value. But it does swing the other way in that there are lies, damn lies, and statistics. Who are that 30% is also an important question. Because there are some of you here today who have sat through a pre-roll from yours truly. Are those people who are clicking off 30% of my engaged viewers, as it were? Or does that 30% include 25% who mostly just don't really care, they're just looking for any old stream, and 5% who would have cared? That's a much more significant number. Or a much more important number than just 30% with no context. Do you see why there's lies, damn lies, and statistics, and that statistic could very well be lying about what's actually going on. Nothing close. And it's saying this way. Let's keep going this way for a bit. Oh, I see someone else's scan here, going down. We're all going towards extraction still. We all did our scans a little bit close together there. That was a bit silly. But that happens. We're not perfectly organised. I do know spawns can be up here. Quick check. Don't see any. I do have this back, so I'm going to scan it from up here. That's gone down the lift shaft. Didn't see how far down. So it's... we need someone to scan down here. There we go. Oh! It's right around here somewhere. Wait. What? Hang about. Oh, is it going to be through that door? Alright, that makes sense. Alright, it's going back out this way. And someone's found it. Yep, they're all trails leading this way now. Lovely jubbly. We got ourselves a Via sculpture. Sergeant Jason, I normally just lurk, but I clicked off 2 streams before this one because pre-roll. No, that's absolutely valid. That is absolutely valid. Obviously, if you subscribe to a channel, you won't get the pre-rolls. That's just a thing. I think you can also just avoid all ads on Twitch through some Twitch-specific subscription, but I forget what it actually is. Hello, Longshot. You found... Longshot, if you've started searching without first messaging me, I'm sorry to let you know, we've got a full set now. I apologize for miscommunication on that. I don't know how that happened, but you never actually reached out to say you want to be part of the group until just now saying hi. We've got a full set of 4. I appreciate you looking, Longshot, but I won't be coming over to your mission. It's all good. Sorry for the misunderstanding there. Does Twitch show how much of a percent of viewers are subscribed? I don't think it does, no. I mean, I could technically calculate it to an extent. Oh, I got a hit. Now, I could look at how many subscriptions I have, and I could look at how many unique viewers I have in a month period and figure it from that, but that wouldn't be technically accurate anyway. So, kinda yes, kinda no, mostly no. It's a thing. Twitch is both helpful and unhelpful with the data that it gives to creators. Alright, we're loaded in. I'm going to pop my Arcanine Eye straight away. Oh, and it detected it. Excellent. We don't need to go hunting for this one. We got it with Arcanine Eye. Alright, S3. Well, thank you very much for joining in. You have yourself a good one. Appreciate it. Chuck, I am absolutely not going to do that pick a frame because I know you have not picked it for a reason of helping what we're doing here. That is a terrible pick for egg hunting, so I'm just not going to do it. I'll refund you the points at the moment. If you pick up a sculpture, do you have to finish the mission? Yes. To get any reward from a mission other than the very base XP and having opened a ribbon, those are the 2 things, you need to finish the mission. If you abort, all you get is the base XP, so you'll see... well, you actually won't see that because I'm not leveling anything. But base XP on something you are leveling, none of the bonus XP. And you'll get any ribbons which are open during that mission will remain opened. Also, Northern challenges? Yeah, Northern challenges are separate from the mission. They don't really happen in the mission, they're just a tracker. So yeah, they stick around because they're not part of the mission itself. If anything you pick up during the mission, you need to finish the mission to keep it. Also looking at Chuck's request, remember for radial blind subsumed on his 1 for the memes. You can't even do that anyway, no. You can't subsume onto a frame the same ability the frame has that includes cross variants. I don't think you can do that at all. So I'm just going to reject and send that back. Korok wanting a loot Zaku to change up the frame a bit. Oh, you can, Chuck? That's stupid. Hold up, what? Sorry, what? New to game, why do I use Limbo? So Limbo can go into the Rift. Limbo has Cataclysm here, which just shatters objects and enemies within a huge radius. Limbo is great with range, which is also great for Golden Instinct, and Limbo doesn't get enough love anyway, so this stylish man comes out for it. Alright, sorry, I need to check this real quickly. Umbra can apparently pick up Excalibur's helmet ability? That's stupid. That is so stupid. Sure, no. Okay, quickly feed the Gravemind. Take that stuff. It needs a little bit more to take that as well. Take some nanospores, take some that. Hey, I found some Argon crystals. Take those. Take that. There we are. Right. Use ability over slash dash on config C because I probably don't use it. It works! Alright, well, that one's going into the bug report folder. Yep. That's definitely not supposed to happen. So, yeah, if we just... Radial Blind, Radial Howl, Radial Javelin. Excellent. Yeah. Wonderful. Oh, and Witherfang has made a hit. I'll need to switch over real quickly. Alrighty. So let's grab Limbo back. Let's grab the loot one, which is that one, and then I can go join again. Karakup, I'm going to stick with Limbo. Oh, objective completed! No, what did you do? No! What did you do? You're not supposed to leave the starting area. That's the whole point of doing this. You haven't moved? What are you... Send me the invite again. Haven't killed anyone either. We're sitting at spawn. Okay. So granted, you haven't left the starting area, haven't killed anyone. Fair enough. Has time passed? Shouldn't be a time factor. It's in a minute. That doesn't do it. I'm guessing the invite's just not going through now. You can't invite me. Well, that's a rip. That is a rip right there. Oh well. Yeah, Karakop, I'll refund you the points. Not looking to use Zaku for this. I know that Zaku can be used. Others in the squad have been using Zaku. I'm not looking to. So you can put Radial Blind and Radial Howl on the...
We received intel
So dumb.
that somebody vital to enemy operations is here.
That is so
Find
dumb.
them and capture them.
I mean, you can use whatever justification you like, Chocodika. They are functionally the same ability. So the fact that you can put it onto a frame is clearly an oversight. Either that or someone at DE just felt lol random. Like, using the same, well, technically that you're going for. They went, you know what, let's do it. The second one resets sentient resistances. Okay, so it's a slightly better version, granted.
You are here to find our target
Very
and
barren.
bring them to the extraction point.
It's not like we can subsume Umbra to their home system, so it still doesn't make sense. Darth has invited me to a mission, so they have found one. Let's... I don't invite them, I join them. Let's go over. Yep, this is definitely a real one. Good, good, good. We'll figure out what that means. We're just waiting for the others to load in. You did invite the others, didn't you, Darth? Close off that tab. With the fags. Oops. We're still in my mission. Okay, fair enough. We'll wait for them to get over here. Oh, that might... We'll see. Does it lock them out as well? We'll see. Cost a book? Cheers. Appreciate it. Oh, let's hide so we don't get spotted. Invites are out. That's fine. Don't kill someone. Do I do this every Easter? Oh, I won't be doing this every Easter, no. We've been spotted. We've been spotted. Can they stop running in here? That was just pathetic. Is what we're doing. So, at the moment, we're waiting for the other two to finish the previous mission so they can join into this one. But more broadly, what we're doing is we are splitting up into... I could rip both of you to keep ourselves safe. No, it's fine. We're not worried about the safe. We're worried about causing the mission to finish. So, MF, fucking finish your mission rather than type. What we're doing is splitting up. Each of us scans a mission using this ability called Golden Instinct to see if there is rare item spawn. If there is, we bring in everyone else into that same mission and we all go get the rare item spawn. We're using a mixture of abilities, air support, and just sheer skill to cheese out the rarity of these rare items. And get them probably far faster than ever intended. Alright, MF has joined in, so we're just waiting on Witherfang to do the same as well now. Witherfang is loading in, so I'm going to get started on walking. Just checking. Yeah, I have definitely fully scanned that. That's fine. What items we're looking for? So it's the rare items. That is item sculptures and rare crates. Rare crates which give boosters and fully built former. And that is not something you just hold your nose up at that. Is there a quick way to level the helmet? Feed it your Warframes. That's a very good way of doing so. And then invigorations. Using an invigoration on a Warframe is a huge boost to the system. So getting hold of that is a good idea. And there we go. Item pip sculpture. Only thing in the area. Job done. Just like that, we've got ourselves an item pip sculpture. Basically, we have completely removed the need for Maru because we're just better at finding items than her. Have I got a good setup for solo Eidolon runs? I have not, no. I do not enjoy Eidolons. I do not engage with that content. Oop, that was a little bounce around. Quite costly. Yeah, you do need to spend resources to obviously use invigorations and level up the helmet system. It's not something you can get day one. But it's plenty manageable.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captain back at base.
Drop so far 2 lost ones. And then, if I say 4 flukes, no, 4 rec rates, and we got 4 altars, 2 Vyres, 3 pivs, 2 SARs, 3 Valanas. Does that include this piv right here, right now, Flo? For the whole watching without audio is user entered, so they can put that down, but actually still be listening to the audio. There is no best subsume to spam for Helmet XP. There is no best one.
We're here to find our target and bring them
Unless you're considering, like,
happy hunting.
what one you can afford. Oh, I got one, guys. Let me invite you all. What I'm saying there is that they give you the same XP, because it is the amount of resource percentage spent is the amount of XP you get with some multiplier on it. So whichever one you can afford the most to keep doing, then technically that's the best one. But Invigorations and feeding Warframes is still the best bang for your buck. Alright, everyone is loaded in. Let's head over this way. Someone has just activated Orokunai, so I won't do it myself. And they have discovered it. It's right here. Lovely. Do another scan, nothing else, so it is no rec rate, just the sculpture, and that's fine. Ah, they're knocked down again, damn it.
Mission complete. The captain.
Focus to the Saffron Fragment Summon Cord runs. Oh, okay, I see Flo, thanks. Come on, jump up. There we are. Just got to use the correct keys, you know? Yeah, it's off, Choc. It's off on my side. As soon as you said and off now, it was off, Choc. Just Twitch likes to lag. We don't need to include the boosters because knowing which crate we got, we know which booster we got, Cosmo. And that's another Ayatan Sar for the record there. Right, so we all split up once again. Go find our stuff. 28,000 endo so far. Okay, we've been at this for less than 2 hours. So we're not doing terribly as far as an endo farm goes. To say we're getting other stuff as well. And MF's got another one. Excellent. Reinforced are the 1 hour boosters. Rare crates are the 30-minute boosters, Jock. That's how we know which one is which when it pops. There we go, it's loading. Exactly, Flo, yeah. 28k endo so far, 2.5 hours of booster, affinity booster, and we got 4 former. And that's been identified. We're just waiting for everyone to load in. Which ones give you former? So rare and reinforced crates in Orokin tile sets give you former. I don't know if the Zaraman counts as a former one. It might do. Y'all did invite Darth, didn't you? Says Darth fails to join. Oh, well, try again then. Unable to join, objective complete. Well, if they fail to join, we need to resend it straight away. But that one's gone now. We'll have to do this one without them, unfortunately. Body blocking me. Zaraman ones give you former as well. Fair enough. I wouldn't recommend doing this on the Zaraman though, because Auric and I will send you looking for void plumes. Hey, there we go. That's a former drop right there. Wonderful. And will it show us what booster? 30-minute booster, so that's a rare crate. If you haven't scanned them before and you care about your codex, make sure to scan them when you do this. The Zaraman crates aren't required for the parallax parts. You can get parallax parts from more than just the rare crates. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had them by now. We've earned 3 hours of booster so far. It's impressive. Alexei, I suppose the issue is having to grind an hour or so to get 2 hours of boosters. Then having to use it immediately. Yeah, there is that trade-off, but it means that for someone who does have 3 hours, rather than having to go get affinity boosters, they could do this, get form and endo along the way, and then they have boosters. Which is kind of a weird result. Because like right now, I'd have 1 hour 40 of booster left after doing all this. Right, let's run it again. Hey there, Ray. How you doing? Oh, message with a fang. Found one. Excellent. I'll just immediately leave. Don't need to stick around and even try scanning my one. There is a huge amount of loading time in all this, though, so you definitely need to have a decent setup. What are we searching for? We are searching for iron sculptures, we're searching for rare and reinforced crates. Those give us affinity boosters and built former. I'm saying, what was it now? 5 built former today? Okay, we're all loaded in. Ah, of course. It's a challenge room one. And go! Why did your booster say 14 hours? You probably had a login booster, MF. Hey! We've got ourselves, what's that one? The Iron Air sculpture. Lovely jubbly. Area Barons, there are no other items. We haven't had a rare crate spawn on top of the item. So we'll just do the mission and get out of here. Hopefully it doesn't turn into an exterminate, given that. And it hasn't. Excellent. We can just go. I got the headshot, so I can parkour even faster. I think I parkoured so hard I kicked a guy to death there. Fortunate for him. Yeah, I know you can get built former from other places, but, Ray, multiply up those chances and just how long that's going to take, because you have to find all 3 caches. You can't use an ability to scan for them. You can't use an air support to scan for them. You can't scan to check if you even have something to get. It just doesn't compare at all. And the other rewards are pants, quite frankly. With this, we're using 4 people to search 4 missions at once. And then as soon as we get a hit, we can dogpile into that hit.
Mission complete. The captain.
How does the Railjack avionics system work? Chuck, I'm a little bit lost as to how simple or complicated an answer you're looking for. Well, how did it work? How? What do you mean, how did? If you're talking before it changed, it doesn't matter. And if you're talking present, then why did? I don't know. The old system I mentioned of the plexus. I haven't mentioned the plexus today, so you're going to have to formulate a more complete question for me. I can't answer a partial question. I don't know what train of thought you were having, because I didn't have it. Sorry, I'm going to need to know the question there. Cosbook saying you can track them with loot radar. I know you can track them with loot radar, but that's not scanning them with an ability. That's just a little bit of an indication as to where they might be once you pretty much are already there. Nope, that did not find anything. Back we go. Right, okay. I remember now. The avionics on the Railjack. Think of it like mods, but instead of using Endo and credits, you used, I think it was called Dirac to upgrade them. And instead of it being a nice mod screen, it was laid out differently with different restrictions. D changed that because they realized we're just teaching people an entirely different way of doing the same thing. That's dumb. So they stopped doing that. But it's gone and it doesn't matter. Ray, cheers. Oh, fair enough, Ray. Okay. Well, did you know you can also get built former from other locations as well, still? Shoot that guy real quick. Jim Mascara saying, hi, I'm a new follower. Glad I found your stream. Quick question. Haven't been playing for long. I've just discovered the Trinity Tenno, which I think is awesome. Do you think it's used the Trinity Warframe? Do you mean by chance? I'm assuming you mean the Trinity Warframe, in which case, yes, she is the ultimate in being a support frame. However, she is also very capable in a solo fashion as well. So her first ability is the most lackluster of them, but then it is her first ability, so you'd expect as much. And even that can still do some funky stuff these days. Oh god, wow, that is very far back. Yep, the capture target is not moving away from me at a rapid speed, so I haven't accidentally alerted them, so let's go get that item. Yeah, Trinity's second ability is absolutely legendary for energy output to her and the entire team. Trinity's third ability, great defense ability for herself. On top of that, with the augment, it can be a massive enemy debuffer. Oh. Yes, let's get through. I get through here. And then her fourth ability, set up correctly, can just 100% heal absolutely everyone in the squad, which is redonkulous. You cast it, everyone in squad, maximum health and shields again. Hey, it's a rare crate. Now, is it rare or reinforced? We're about to find out. It didn't tell me. Where's my booster? Where's my booster? Reinforced takes 2 hits. I did not know that it was hard locked to taking 2 hits. I thought they just had more hit points. What's a rare crate do? So rare crate, was that a 1-hour booster? If it was a 1-hour booster, it's reinforced, which goes against what Ray just said. We'll see what oh, God, that'll kill me if I stand there. We'll see what boost I come out with. So I'm on 132. We'll see if I come out with 2 hours or 230-ish. But rare and reinforced crates, they'll give you a booster of some description, 30 minutes or 1 hour for the rare and reinforced. In addition to that, definitely 1 hour, they're saying, Ray. In addition to that, you also get a rare item based on the faction tile you're in. So in this case, we're in an Orokin tile, the rare item is Former. For the Grenier, it's a Detonite Injector. For the Corporates, it's a Field Drawn. And for the Infested, it is a Mutagen Mass. And then you'll also get yourself some part of a landing craft, which in this case is the Mantis. I say 4 gives damage. Yeah, Trinity's 4th also gives damage reduction. Difelian saying it gives armor, which is incorrect because it's damage reduction. I don't know why you think it's armor, because it's not actually armor. Anyone was on the Corrupted? Technically, maybe, but at the same time, if you are still in the process of getting hold of the dojo weapons, so from the Bio Lab, the Chem Lab, and the Tech Lab, I think it's called, then you can still farm those other crates up as well. You need the others for magic spots? Alright, okay. Ta-da! Okay, so let's see, my booster has not up. Oh, it's a credit booster. I got a credit one this time. Yeah, 1 hour credit booster. Never mind, I'm blind. So we can get different types of boosters. We've just been getting loads of affinity ones, but that was actually a credit booster this time. Interesting. So Ray, I don't know what you thought you called, but you didn't call it at all. Reinforce takes 2 hits.
We received
Okay.
intel that
It took
some
2 hits.
vital
Okay.
security
I thought you
operations
said you thought it was a rare. Like, I asked which one it was. Your next comment was the singular word rare. With a follow-up of you saying reinforce takes 2 hits. Sure, that's what you said. Let me check this back here. Yeah, your comments were rare, reinforce takes 2 hits. Yeah, that's exactly what you said. Don't say called it. I'd say called it. Also, I'm doing this mission run. I don't need to do it. You distracted me there. Alright, you take care, Predator Queen. Have a good one. I hope you do manage to get some proper sleep, actually, yeah. Oh, Darth has found a capture mission we want to head into. Let's go. Can you get a mod booster this way? I don't think you can. No. Predator Queen, cheers. So yeah, up to this point, I'd only got the affinity booster, so I was willing to have said maybe each booster is per faction, but now I've got a credit booster, it seems that it may actually just be random. There may be a weighting to it, there's no way for me to know that, one way or the other. I'm just going to pop my air support here.
Prepare for incoming support.
And it found it, excellent, there we go. According to Wiki, it's only affinity or credit? Ah, that would make sense, given what we've seen so far. That would make sense as to why it was so many times affinity. Oh, looks like someone else used the same Orokin Eye, hence why we've got 2 markers. It's actually marking the same item. Because Orokin Eye recast will remark some uncollected item, or all uncollected items in range. Which could be a bit annoying. Ta-da! Ah! I didn't even look at what that one that was. Sa. We got an Ireton Sa sculpture. Sorry for asking, got here a bit late. How exactly can you find these? So, what we are using is, firstly, this ability on my first slot, which is called Golden Instinct. That requires that you have level 15 on your helmet system. You cannot get it otherwise. That ability has a 200 meter base range. I've increased that to 500 meters with range mods. And that scans that entire sphere, and if anywhere within that sphere it finds a rare item, it will send out a pulse towards that location, giving you a little bit of a hint trail to where to go. If it scans nothing in that sphere, then it'll instead say at the bottom, area is barren. And that tells you, alright, nothing to look for. So we're splitting it into 4 separate missions each, or 1 mission each, 4 missions total. All of us scanning, and if one of us gets a hit, we invite all the others in to that mission. Once we're in the mission, we got all 4 of us with the scanning ability, so we find it even faster that way. And some of us are using the air support known as Orokin Eye. This comes with parallax from the Zaraman. If we're within 150 meters as a direct line, not based on the waypoint route, just a physical line drawn between the points. If we're within 150 meters, Orokin Eye will detect it and mark it for the entire squad. And all 4 of us can technically have access to that and use them separately as well. So when you combine all of that together, we're loading loads of missions to increase the odds of these things spawning. We are detecting if there is something even in the mission to find, which is why the huge range is so important. And then, once we have got a hit, we narrow it down very quickly because we're working as a group. Chicken for saying I prefer short range and span so it's easy to find the items. Well, you need the high range to do this strategy anyway. Short range works if you intend to be in the mission no matter what. And besides, the same cooldown exists. Range doesn't change the cooldown. Can Night Watch Napalm trigger hunt munitions? I have no idea, never tried or tested that. Nothing in this one.
And bring them to the extraction point.
So is this a booster hunting stream? It's an Ireton treasure hunting stream, which is technically an egg hunting stream, because it's Easter. And Witherfang has found a bit, so that's why I'm aborting, going straight over to Witherfang's mission. Alright. So, let's see. Will this one be a rare crate or will it be an item sculpture? Everyone is loaded in, so we can start moving towards the objective. And that Orokin Eye did not detect anything, if I'm reading this correctly, which means it's going to be further through the mission somewhere. So I'm going to pop my Orokin Eye as soon as I get to the catch target.
Prepare for incoming support.
Because mine's another couple hundred meters down the way. Might pick it up this time, otherwise we just keep having to travel. Nope, it picked it up. There we go. So having the host of the mission pop the first one, and then the next person once you get the capture target, just it's a nice easy indicator as to getting better coverage on your Orokin Eyes. So that little bit further optimization. And if the second person doesn't scan it, you make your way towards extraction and do another Orokin Eye scan again, alongside using Golden Instinct to narrow down the location. I'm honestly quite happy with how this has all turned out. Like, it's not the most overpowered way of doing things. This has taken a fair amount of investment and a squad working together, and we're not exactly pouring in a bajillion endo an hour here, are we? But it's working. How is no one playing Vault or stuff like that? We could do. We could have someone do that. But the thing is, you have to remember we need a high range build to use the Golden Instinct correctly. So whatever build for Wisp or Vault has to work with that. Which it can, it's just they need to build it that way. Is there a place to look at the Curia you've collected? You can look at the Curia poem to see which lines you've unlocked. They'll tell you which ones you've done, and therefore which ones you've not done. I'm aware to the yes. Alright then, and I've got a hit. Oh, MF also has a hit. So MF is invited. We'll go to MF's. Yeah, that's definitely a proper invite from MF, so I'll go over to him. Makes sense. Think you got most of your endo from arbitrations? That's fair. This may or may not be a more profitable way of getting endo than arbitrations. We'll need to crunch the numbers on that. Alright, we're loaded in, and it's over here. Oh, that's real convenient. Yoink. And area's barren, so that is the only one to find. Let's just do the mission now. Ooh, nearly fell. Seriously, I'm gonna have to duck. Energy levels just aren't there. That's absolutely fine. You take care, my dude. I'll catch you around.
We'll interrogate the captive back at base.
Chat during the week.
Is done here, Colonel.
If you have the stars, you can see how this is better than arbitrations. The thing is, we're also picking up stars along the way because of our crate busting abilities, like Cataclysm there. So that's another bonus towards Zaku and Limbo. Being absolute crate busters like they are, which is not only good for finding things, but for popping open the crates to get the additional item stars. And besides, arbitrations, a lot of the endo comes from item sculptures as well, which, you know, you need your item stars for anyway. There we are. Yeah, Titania can work because you got loads of speed. You can absolutely go for Titania. Again, make sure you got the range for it. That's fine. It really is your pick of Warframe. The actual Warframe you bring isn't that big of a deal. The abilities are the big deal. The ability to actually see, is there something rare to go get? If so, done.
work. We'll interrogate the captive.
There we are. So that's an item piv sculpture added into the loot. I'm really quite happy with how this is going. We've had, what was it? Feels like we've had like 3.5, if not 4 hours worth of boosters picked up at this point. And Flow Thoughts, keeping track of the endo count, over 30,000 endo now as well. 30,000 endo in what? Just over 2 hours? Is Elemental Ward better than Raw to subsume on Hildren's for? It depends on what you're looking to use the ability slot for. Are you looking to have the benefits that Elemental Ward gives you, or the benefits that Raw gives you, Alexa? Which one are you looking for? Guys, got a hit. Gonna bring you in. Because those are two different abilities. Which one is going to actually help you in what you're trying to do with Hildren? Once you know what you're trying to do, then you can helmet her. Not before. I mean, you could helmet her before, but then that's just blind. Be practical about it. Just going to pop my Orokin Eye. Darth is loading in. Make sure they do actually load in. Oh wow, it's right there. Darth? Load in, my dude? Whole point is to have a quick load in, but sometimes the game breaks. They are loading in, there we go. Cool. And that was an item piv sculpture. Alright, another scan shows there is nothing else left, so that's the only bit to find, and we are Gucci. We are Gucci here.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Alright, hopefully I can get a headshot along the way. No, I missed that shot. Ah. Hoping the headshot. Ah! To improve parkour, but it's not necessary. There we are, I got the headshot. Not necessary, but it does allow me to navigate just a bit faster, you see. Oh, hey, I'll go crystal. Also nice to have. Well, Alexa, are you struggling to survive? If you're looking at Cold Elemental Ward, I mean Cold Elemental Ward, the one that gives you armor on a shield-based frame? You must mean Electric Elemental. You must, surely. But if you are finding that you are surviving perfectly fine, then why go for the one that's supposed to help you survive more? You know? If you are already tanking a mission, more tank doesn't make you better at the mission. That's just a fact. It allows you to go to higher levels, sure. But that basically is just another way of re-asking the question, are you sufficiently tanking the mission? If the level you want to play at, the answer is no, then yeah, more tank. This is why I say you have to think about what are you trying to achieve before you helmet for frame. Cheers, Flo. Alright, looks like we can get in about another 20 minutes of running through this. Whilst we're doing this, guys and girls, we are running a platinum giveaway here on the channel today. So if you would like to give yourselves a chance to win a little bit of platinum, make sure you grab yourself a ticket with !ticket in the chat. It's 1 ticket per person, open to all platforms. Just gotta be in it to win it. Zoffy, it's ticket with a T on the end, not ticker. Just to be clear on the misspelling there, because otherwise you won't be in it. You're welcome, Alexa.
You are here to
Area
find
Baron,
your
nothing
target.
on this mission,
Move to the
aborting
extraction
out.
point.
You always forget about the ticket until I mention it. Yeah, a lot of people do. Just look at the chat here, a lot of people do. Oh, Tilly, you're being silly. Right, hep it again. Oh, never mind, never mind. Cancel. Oh, okay. Witherfang and MF found one. MF has a slightly better connection, so I'm going to say go MF. Also, the invite's right in my face, so you know. You didn't even know there's a giveaway. Exclamation mark raffle is in the title, but there we are. I don't overly promote the Platinum raffles I do every single Warframe stream. I don't over promote those because at the end of the day, it's there as a thank you to those of you who are supporting this community, who are part of it. What I don't want is for this channel to be filled with 500 people who just sit there, go, ticket, right, I'm done now. Because that's boring as shit for everyone. That's why I don't make a big deal of it over on a YouTube channel or anything like that. For other giveaways, which act as a invite to remind people, hey, you know I do actually stream, right? Sure. But this one is its regular thing? Nah. It's for regular viewers. If you are brand new and you happen to get a chance to enter it, then hey, you're brand new and you happen to get a chance to enter it. Let's hope you become a regular viewer.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here for now.
Prepare for
Let's do an Orokin Eye scan here. Book saying I came here because I like your voice. Thank you. To do this, do you need the new ship from Zaman? You don't need it, but it makes it a lot easier. As you can see, it marks the sculpture for us. But the main thing is, you do need to have Golden Instinct from the Helmet system. Without it, you absolutely cannot do this starter farm properly. Even with the ship from the Zaraman, you just would not be effective at all. So, Zaraman, optional. Helminth level 15, mandatory. Alright. I've done the scan, there is no other one around here, so that's all we got. That was a... Oop,
Excellent work.
let me check that one. That was an Ireton Auto Sculpture.
Your part is done here.
Lovely. Just doing what we found before, Easter eggs. Or rather, the Warframe equivalent therein, which is Ireton Auto Sculptures or other Ireton Sculptures, as well as rare crates and reinforced crates. All three of these are picked up by the Golden Instinct ability. And as a result, we're joining into missions individually. We're doing a scan with Golden Instinct to see if one of those exists in our mission. If it does, we bring in everyone else in the squad together, and all of us get to get that rare item. We've done this so effectively now that rare is becoming a...
You are here to find
It feels like a lie.
to the extraction point.
Flo, how many rare crates have we found so far? Rare and reinforced in total. Witherfang has invited me to a game. Excellent, let's head over to Witherfang. So we found 6 crates. So these crates, which sometimes people post up onto Reddit, like, whoa, I just found this, I can't believe it. You'll get Reddit comments like, oh my god, in hundreds of hours of playing this game, I've never seen one of those crates. We found 6 this stream. 6 in one stream. And we're probably still going. We might find another one before stream ends. I want that Iron Star. I know I don't need it, but I want it. And M-Fan has pushed a button. Yay! Yoink.
Mission
Oh,
complete. The captive has been
let's judge my
escorted
jump.
to the extraction point. Well done.
Give. Hello. Thank you. The 1-1-1-1-1-2. Why did you select Vauban? Do you have a reason that Vauban will be a good pick for this?
Prepare for incoming support.
How will Vauban help in finding what we're trying to find? Oh, area of Baron. Wait. Oh, did I already pick up the thing? Oh, yeah, I picked up the thing. We got it already. Yeah, I was looking for a sculpture, not a crate. So there we are. I did say we'd probably find another rare crate. We just did. Do I see what booster it was yet? I do not see what booster it was yet. I'll just have to pay attention in a sec. Is all this testing for a video, or did I just fancy doing this? I actually just fancied doing this to see, would it work? Where else would I be able to find a bunch of nerds with 3 hours to spare to just slam this home? Repeatedly. Alright, what boost have I got at the moment? Got 30 minutes in the credit, 1 hourish on the affinity.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point.
It doesn't say in this screen here what we got. That's another former. Got 7 built former today. Well, you wanting to try it now? Well, that's something. The 1-1-1-2 has decided not to respond so far on the why they picked Vauban, so I'm not going to do that. Vauban is not the right pick for this strategy right now. It's not going to help what we're doing. And it was another credit booster, 30-minute credit booster by the looks of it. Lovely. So that was a rare crate to add to the listing there, Flo. Former farming? We are endo farming and former farming simultaneously. In addition to also picking up boosters if we did want to use those for things such as affinity grind or credit grind. Given the current weekend, a free credit booster could certainly help you out, and MF has found another one, so I'm going to abort and go to MF. For a Zaka build, do you want duration? You still need to have range. That is your core focus. Every other stat after that is based on whatever build you're trying to bring. But the core is a lot of range. If you do not scan your entire mission, you are going to be missing spots where the sculptures or the rare crates could spawn, and they're just beyond you. So merely 200 meters won't be enough. You do need to increase your range. Alright, we got one here, right? Yep. Scan is saying yes, it's over this way. Let's go! What percent range do you want? I would say minimum 200%. I'm running 250. 200 would probably be okay, but unfortunately it's kind of hard to really tell distances because you can't mark it and use a waypoint. Warframe doesn't work that way. Alright, I'm going to pop the Arcanine because that's taking a weird route. Oh. Not close. It was just taking a weird route because it felt like it. Alright. There goes my Arcanine. Speed is of the essence, so having parkour velocity bonuses is a good idea as well. Arcane Consequence is a good pick. Firewalker or Mobilize, those kinds of mods. Those are good picks. And then you've got... let's see where this is going. Still going this way. And then you've got the bonuses that you can get elsewhere. Why are we marking backwards? It detected forwards. Have we got a double spawn? Or did someone mark for no good reason? Someone marked for no good reason. Excellent, thank you. Taking away the mark. Yeah, things like the Praedos you can also get a parkour bonus on as well. And there we go. One Valana sculpture right at the end. Just look at the map here. You can see here why we don't need to match the waypoint. Because you can see this is a V-shaped map. So despite all the jumping we've had to do, the actual distance from here to the start was not that big. Yeah, Varuna can give you a massive parkour bonus as well, but of course you don't have the AoE box breaking. AoE box breaking isn't as necessary, but it is more helpful, especially if you don't have Arcanine available. That's another Valana sculpture. We're probably going to hit 40k, Flo, yeah, absolutely. No luck on the sleeping. Ah, that's unfortunate, Predator Queen. That is unfortunate to hear. Lost what I say. I've seen a few rare crates in my time. Frankly, I think they're rare in a sense no one's looking for them. Yeah, they're hidden away, just like iron sculptures. This whole Golden Instinct and Orokin Eye stuff has really blown the lid off of just how not rare these are. It's more a case of actually seeing them. Because they are, they're just hidden. Not only are they physically hidden, but even if you do happen to get them in your line of sight, you then also have to physically notice them. You don't just passively scoop them up.
You are here on a
I got a hit.
mission. You must find, capture, and
Invite,
extract our
invite, invite. Come on in. Predator Queen wanting us to switch to a little bit of a rock. Okie dokie. Let me grab the rock list. You said instrumental? Instrumental. Okay. We'll switch to that. And I'll pop my export start because I am the host. Which just confirms all derivative being done. And it's close. This one's a really close one. Let me just grab this guy, then I'll go upstairs and get it. We need to stand on the pressure pad for that one, I think.
excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base.
There it is.
Your part is done.
Yay! Iron Sar Sculpture. Ow. Iron Sar Sculpture. Love it. And Scan says Barons. There is not a rare crate, this one. We have found 7 rare crates now, so we are passing the point where, on pure chance, it is now becoming unlucky that we're not getting a double spawn. Just pure statistics basis, we're reaching that level of luck, or not luck. But to be honest, that's not a big deal to me. Getting rid of that one just because he was an Xmas unit and screw them. What about Nova? I mean, again, you can use any frame you like. High range, move enough to keep going. There you are. Do you want me to dumb it down anymore? You feel the day Limbo flies you at 200 meters per second? Yeah. I mean, any Warframe barreling towards you is probably a problem. Wow, that is a great stat right there, Flo. We've now gained enough endo through iron sculptures, as it were, to fully rank up a primed mod from 0 to 10. No, I get it, Cosbook. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's just there's conversation. One of them leads to, hey, that's a nice novel idea. The other leads to, yes, that works too. Well done. I hope you can see the distinction. It's very subtle. But it's like, my other option is to ignore you entirely. Or third, to gas you up like, wow, what a novel idea. Nova, whoever thought of that one? With its nothing special or extra going for it. It puts me in a tight spot. And I don't handle it gracefully no matter what, because I'm not a people person. With the Fang, let's join you. What's the weakest possible frame that could take over IRL Earth? 7 of 9, because it's a moot point. This game doesn't exist IRL, so we can't compare it at all. Alright, loading in. There's a marker already. Perfect, let's go. Is that up or down? I think that's telling us to go. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the other waypoint's this way. Dude, I have your head. Usmeda Tanga. Don't know what that means. Usmeda Tanga. There we go, got that. Area's barrens, there's no crate. Off we pop. I'm really glad we had the opportunity to properly try this today as a... I mean, part of this we didn't have a full 4-man squad. For part of it we were doing this as a 3-man, just between having a no 4th drop in. So, altogether, this has gone real well. And I'm getting stuck again. Like, better than I expected well. What's the difference between the ship's ability and Golden Instinct? So the ship's ability will mark the items. It'll mark them if anyone in the squad has not yet completed it. So for the codex entries, like... Excuse me. That mark is persistent. It will just stay there. And the mark will show to people who have already completed that item if any one person in the squad is. So it will always show to everyone. The downside to it is that it's on a 5... Was it 5 or 10 minute? I think it's a 5-minute cooldown. In addition to only having a 150 meter radius sphere of detection. Golden Instinct has a 200 meter base radius, which can improve by your range stat. And it will only send out a pulse if you yourself have something to gain from it. So it won't send me to a curio because I've scanned all curios. However, it's only a short hint pulse. It doesn't permanently mark the item.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Stream is over. Stream's not quite over yet. We got a couple minutes left. We can try and find one more. Oh, MF's found it. Excellent. Let's go join MF. So I'm saying best way solo is probably Zariman Exterminate, since this group relies on speeding up the search. It's about the spawn rate more than anything, Zom, so this would probably still be the better one if you're looking to get the former alongside it. And if you're just looking for item sculptures, you might even be better off with the Exterminate mission over on Mariana, because it's such a tiny tile set. Like, ridiculous how tiny it is. Alright, everyone's loading in, so we are good to go. I'm assuming host has tried marking at the start, so we'll go here. I will deploy my scan. Might as well grab this whilst we're here.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point.
Area scan picks up nothing, so let's head towards extraction a bit. There we are. Got those nice crunchy headshots. So I can bullet jump pretty effectively. If I do the scan here, let's see where it goes. It goes... Well, that was unhelpful. I'm going to assume it means somewhere this way. Oh, the bounty's purely for Enozom. Right. I mean, even then, you never know, because personal checking only takes a few seconds, whereas mission completion takes a couple minutes. But at that point, you can just follow my Enoguide. Enoguide. 30-minute credit booster. So this is a rare crate we just got here. And that is another Mantis part and another Former. Beautiful. 8 rare or reinforced crates in just under 3 hours. 8! There are people that have gotten their entire Warframe career only seeing 1 or none. And we've got 8 just today. I think this has been an absolute resounding success. Streamer luck? No. This is not streamer luck. This has been strategy. Literally. That's not even a joke. That's not gassing it up. That is legit strategy. Do I have video covering this? I don't have a video covering this exact tactic we're using here. I have covered the viability of farming Endo using Golden Instinct, but only from a solo perspective. You can check out my Endo guide on that one. This particular approach is a more refined version of that. I might do a video on this one. I might indeed put a video together on this. As I say, I think I heard a long time ago form was 1 per day. I think you're referring to the Octavia music puzzle, because that one is very repeatable without any abilities whatsoever. I've never actually tested the truth of that. It's kind of hard to test, because it could be you're just getting unlucky with the rolls, because it's not 100% anyway. Or it could be that you're not getting more than 1 per day. The only way you would know for certain is if you got 2 in a day. Which is a thing to figure out, yeah. Alrighty. MF, Witherfang, Darth, and Animatic from earlier as well. Thank you very much for joining in and making this series of runs possible. Look at that. I've still got boosters just lying around from all this. Combined, I've had, what? 5 hours of boosters, I think? From all of this? Which is ridiculous. MF, Witherfang, thank you very much for joining in. Alright then, chat. If you have not yet grabbed yourself a ticket for the Platinum giveaway, now's your last chance to do so. I'll give you guys and gals a minute on that. Just out of curiosity, did one ever explain why they picked Vauban? Nope, they dropped the word Vauban and then said nothing else today. Okay, I'll send you the points back on that one. No idea why you picked Vauban. And Glacialist, thank you very much for Hydra as well. Also, I did notice in the details, I don't know if they wanted an alert or alert or announcements on this or not, but to the person who did buy one of these mugs whilst the stream was offline, thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate that. Of course, not only are you supporting me with that one, but I just love seeing those mugs out there. These are great mugs. I absolutely adore them. And it's proper quality too. So, whoever you are out there, as it has come up as an anonymous one, thank you very much. Majestic Sloth of Doom say, I remember you hearing you explain heat damage with the first instance of heat damage determining something. Do you remember what that was? Yeah, that's Heat Inherit. Heat Inherit, and the basic summary of that is the first heat proc applied to an enemy also determines the modded bonus applied to all heat procs until the heat procs run out. So say if you apply a heat proc to an enemy and you have a 90% modded heat bonus from a 90% heat mod, then all other heat procs applied after that point until the heat procs fully expire will have a 90% bonus. Even if they use a weapon with a higher bonus, it will still be brought down to 90%, and abilities which don't have a modded bonus will be brought up by 90%. So it's called Heat Inherit. All the other heat procs inherit the bonus of the first heat proc. Flo's saying, going to take the chance to ask your opinion on my suggestion about an Exodia Contagion build. Looks quite intricate and probably fun for you to research. Not being useful, of course. Yeah, it's something I could look into. Exodia Contagion is not something I've ever properly used before. I have an Exodia Contagion Arcane. It's something I'd want to put off until I could max rank one, however. Which, you know, I could trade for. It's just something I'd have to get around to. It's an idea. It's up there. Reason When did I max rank this? Okay, fair enough. Well, that's one barrier removed. I thought I had a rank 1 still, because it was not as necessary to rank it up. But apparently I have it. So, okay, one less barrier. There you are. Wonderful. Probably during the Navruz event? I guess? I must have just had mother tokens lying around and went, sod it, give me that. That's all I can guess. Don't faction mods also work with Heat Inherit? Yeah, it's the whole bonus. It's whatever the bonus is for the heat proc, because heat procs work differently to other status procs in that any one proc refreshes the whole stack. And so the way that DE have coded it has also led to this Heat Inherit. I don't think it was ever intended. It's just become a thing, and until someone at DE decides that it is overpowered, it's going to exist as a thing. Yeah, it is what it is on that one. Alright, I think that's where we are going to have a look now at the giveaway. Let's see who has won it today. Who is going to be claiming themselves a little bit of extra platinum? It can only be one person. And that person today is Malak. Malik721, congratulations, my dude. Wherever you are, you have won yourself a little bit of platinum. I'll be contacting you here on Twitch in a few minutes after the end of the stream. Get hold of your Warframe username and platform. We'll get that sent on over to you. Happy Easter there, Malik. You found yourself the correct egg in the entire collection of them. Everyone else, thank you very, very much for joining in on stream today, but don't get anywhere just yet. No. This is the bit where I switch over to the screen where we're a little bit more intimate here. You get to see your own chat pop up on the side for a moment, because we're going to be raiding on over now to another part of the Warframe community. Who are we going to raid today? That is the question. Yeah, I appreciate it, Tom. I appreciate it. Let's see. Who can we raid today? Also, Twitch have finally added in a language selection, so I'm going to set my language selector here to English, and we'll see if in future, if it will remember that I've told it to only give me English. Alright, let's see. Who can we raid today? I don't raid VTubers, so skip along on those. Is Asian Invasion's doing a VTube or something? It's different. Okay. Oh, there's Popska. What is Popska doing? I don't know what Popska is doing. We could have a look at going to Popska. No French stream? I don't speak French, no. No, parle English only. Looks like we can raid over to Popska. Maybe, probably. So we'll go to them. It should be fine. Let's head on over now. I'm going to pop the link into chat here as well for you, just in case the raid fails for anyone. This is where we're going. You only need to click it if the raid goes through and you don't. Otherwise, that's all from me today. Thank you very, very much for joining in, and I will catch you on the next stream, which is, of course, going to be on Wednesday. Until then, you have yourselves a very good one, wherever you are. Bye-bye.